Disclaimer. Viewer discretion is advised. The following podcast contains highly unqualified opinions, friendly banter, and completely biased takes on Rocket League gameplay. All trash talk is performed by trained amateurs in a controlled environment. Do not take it personally. Nothing said here is meant to offend, only to entertain and push each other to play at our peak. If you find yourself getting roasted, play better. This is CrashCast. No breaks, all boost.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Show your ice cream. I'm recording. This is how he wants to start it off.
Yep.
Oh shit, my shit melted.
Oh shit. Yo, he's old.
Yo, that shit glass?
Clip that lick.
No, this
Clip
shit,
that lick.
no. Yo, don't clip that.
Clip that lick.
Don't clip that.
Clip that lick.
No.
Oh,
No,
No.
He not dodging the clip farm allegations.
CrashCast episode 11, boys. Great start. We're here with Faith. Goldmoon. Heck,
Oh, yeah, bro.
Let's get it.
Holy. I hope you're recording that whole thing. But yeah, talk about the playoffs. All you guys.
Yeah, bro. We're into big week, bro. Big boy week.
The
I guess we're-
finale.
Bro, Faith, what do you even know about C tier? Do you pay attention to like C and B at all? At all?
What I know about C tier is that TJW is there. That's
Okay.
Yeah, valid take. Good take.
Might be top 10 takes all time.
On God. We may just need to have you on here every week now.
Which team is TJ on again?
Moby Dix,
Oh, me there. Did they make it?
the other grand finalist that's not Shuck.
Yeah. It's Shuck
Yeah,
Alpha Dunyan versus TJW and Cast.
Sorry.
Oh man. So what happened in the
Yeah,
first round?
but
exactly?
no, there's no Memento Mori.
Oh. Is he gone? Like just rest of the playoffs?
Yeah, he's not gonna be there. Shuck's not gonna be there either, though.
Oh. Who's their sub?
Damn.
Whoa.
Hello?
We're back again. We're good. I had a
Having a recording problem.
check ping. Anyways,
Oh my God.
so it's gonna be deciding Alpha and Dunyan
Yeah.
versus TJ. I think it's T Slays and OGE.
Okay.
Dang, that low key gonna be a fire final.
On God, it is. Dude, they got
That's a
man
good
without Shuck, Messi's got a lot of stuff up to, but I think
Yeah.
they could do it, bro. Dunyan Alpha was on a tear last week.
That was so big
Okay.
thing, man. I wanna get the jump of the gun on this one with the Nessies versus Wraith, having commentated that one. It was a very interesting thing that I kind of brought up. The first game, Nessies took game one, and then they put Alpha on the bench. Now I don't know if they were just trying to get
Oh.
deciding some playing time or something, but they just kind of, put him on the bench, put deciding up, and then they lost that game. I think they won one, or they put Alpha back and they won one, or lost the next one, and then they kind of just wrote it out. But yeah, I was very confused on the fact that they put him, down, and then went ahead and, they were like, oh yeah, why did you take him out? So the change of deciding versus Alpha are two drastically different players that I think will obviously dramatically
Oh, yeah.
affect the finals. Not even on it's obviously a substitute, right? Like, the conversation with kind of just like in B tier when
German
had to sub
beans?
up. Yeah, when they had to do that, right? Like it isn't just like another thing with a sub. Like those are two very different players.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, I just realized two guys. Shuck and them are doing the New Orleans watch party. I forgot to mention that.
Oh yeah, let's get that out the way.
Look at that.
way.
Yeah. New Orleans watch party. Sign up for it if you haven't. I think it's in the suggestions, right?
I think it's in the announcement.
No,
I think
it's
it's
an
just
That was an
Oh,
announcement for it, and
Is it Grindhouse 33 League announcements or just
And if you're not going to that, my wedding's the same weekend. If you want to show up, RSVP. They are closed, but if I fuck with you heavy, I might let it slide.
Here, let me just show the image of the Airbnb real quick.
Oh yeah, show that.
So,
Look how nice that looks.
beautiful.
Dang.
fire.
And they're trying to hit the mark of 16 people.
Dude, they got a
So,
TV out on the pool.
146, 44. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, they have a good chunk of people. I know
That is
that.
some
Yeah.
crazy color.
I-
They're
I
already
think
at
they
12. They
currently,
want
like-
16.
Yeah,
I think it's 13. Okay.
It's 13 right now?
Yeah,
Look
bro.
at that.
Some number.
I think it's 13.
Oh, the jacuzzi. Dude, if only there was a pool around here too. God, that'd be sick. Or
Okay,
not a
there's
pool.
a
Sorry,
pool. There's
sorry.
more
Sorry.
pools.
Not pool. I meant
There's a-
TV. I'm just brain
Oh,
farting.
okay.
There is
even
one. There
when-
is one.
There's one there, but not near the hot
Yo.
tub.
Look at that TV.
Where the
Yeah,
hot
but,
tub?
like,
homie dying.
TP
Yeah,
locations.
yeah.
There's one next to the pool.
Yeah, there's one next to the
Whoever's
pool.
going, you gotta vlog.
Bro, when you're in the
Yeah,
hotel, you're
true.
supposed to be sitting on
Yeah,
the jets,
y'all
bro.
better get blogs or I'm gonna freaking riot.
Yeah.
Bro,
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
maybe
you
maybe
do.
I go bring my camera.
Do it, bro. Vlog.
That'd be
Whole
cool.
time.
I'm too broke
yeah,
for it
bro.
right now. I just moved back to
Alright.
Washington.
Oh, yeah.
I can't.
Back to it all.
Well,
Alright,
yeah,
what are we talking about? We talk about the sub, right, between deciding and alpha. So I got
Yeah.
some backside back. No, that's not how. That's not.
He's backshotting?
Insider knowledge. Insider knowledge.
Insider knowledge.
Hold on.
Got some backshot knowledge,
Insider
dude.
knowledge. I got some insider knowledge on that.
That's good. Wow.
So basically, when Fishy was in VC, or not even with Fishy and VC, they collectively were just like, look, we just got done sweeping this team week 6. It doesn't matter what we do, we're gonna do it again. Let's get people their playtime. So that's
Okay.
why they had sub deciding out to bring Alpha in. I guess they just wrote it from there. Didn't bother
Oh, Alpha's the
bringing
original
deciding
sub.
back in. RIP my boy. But they didn't have that playtime next.
So deciding's the starter and Alpha was the sub.
Oh, I don't know. I can't tell you that for sure.
No, well, I mean, he was drafted.
I have no idea, honest to God.
So. Oh, I know.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
anything.
I-
When you say you know everything.
I almost want to say he's the starter. I almost want to. Okay, bro. I almost want to say he's the starter just because deciding schedules.
I thought you were about to say right after saying that. I almost think he's the substitute.
Nah, I think deciding's the sub. I think Alpha's the starter. I believe. Maybe.
Alright,
Don't
anyway.
quote me on that.
Drafted.
Point is, we understand it's a very, two very
Yeah.
different people.
Yeah. It's like Gold Moon and Car.
What the fuck?
What?
What the
Really
fuck?
trying to open up
Yeah,
the
like,
pulse
I'm
station
actually-
a
Yeah.
little bit.
What'd you just do, bro? Bro, what'd you just do with your neck, bro? On some like chicken type movements.
Oh, I cracked it.
Uh,
That-
Dude, I can't
Go
crack
back,
my
go
neck.
back.
That shit hurts. Anyways.
Sorry, what were you saying, Car?
Um.
Oh no, I thought Faith was.
Oh, sorry, not Car,
Uh,
Faith.
oh,
Faith.
Oh yeah, the ball chasing link
my
isn't
fault.
working. I'm trying to watch it, like the stats and all that. But
Oh,
it's
okay.
just not
I mean,
working.
if you check my stream, I can go look at the
Alright, fair.
the games.
Bring it up. Bring it up.
What game we want to see first?
We're looking
King
at
Kong
C
versus
tier
Moby
Nessies
Dick,
versus
or-
Rate.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good race, yeah.
Don't matter. Just
Nah, yeah.
Peter
Oh,
said-
Deciding played 2 games. No, we
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
He just played game 2.
He played game 2 and then Alpha.
I'm lying on my
carried
ass, bro.
Oh shit.
Oh, maybe they're just like, hey, we just got shitted on when we put Deciding. Let's bring Alpha on him. Back in, running down.
It wasn't even that bad. It's just you saw a lot of the pressure kind of disappear. And like you can mount that too. Like that's what I'm saying. Like we're in a league, and by the way, disclaimer: if you don't like what I say about you, and I say you're bad, it's because you're playing bad. But deciding, I know it's a little bit difficult there because he just
Tell
came
him.
on. So like I don't want to just kind of be like, oh, deciding was just horrible. Like you just came on out of nowhere, especially in the second game. You're like, you don't even have that much of a buffer as say Alpha did. But you could see just how how timid he was, as opposed to Alpha, who just kind of came out the gate running. But I think if Deciding's getting that playing time, like preemptively, that's how it's gonna work this time around too. I think it could be a very deadly thing. I'm very excited for this final. It's a battle of the kings pretty much, and who gets that final say of saying that they were the better team.
Man, I'm excited to see
Yeah.
this shit.
Also, I said Shuck.
Yeah,
Sorry, go ahead.
No, wait, what? You were saying something about Shuck?
What? Oh, am I going? Okay, my fault. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know I just said that Shuck isn't gonna be there, but I know he's like packing his entire PC onto vacation, so maybe he will be there. But I mean, yeah, that shit look chalked as fuck, I'm not
That'd
gonna
be
lie,
crazy.
off of the picture. So I have no idea what's happening. So he may be playing, but like no promises. We'll see though. I do know Memento Mori is just out though. He won't be there at all.
Dang.
2 big hitters.
Well,
Yeah.
we still got TJ, so.
I know, bro.
Yeah. Faith likes TJ.
Man, why couldn't it be? Why couldn't it be a Shuck TJ trade off, bro?
no, I just don't understand why TJ was C tier in the first place.
Like I said, I mean,
numbers
this
committee.
is a big common thing with this community, right? Like,
Yeah.
like I brought this up with some people, especially through the week, where we talk about people that slip through the cracks. Like, it's almost bound to happen.
Yeah.
The easy answer is based on improvement. Some people improve through. I want to shout out Broke Boy himself. Like, that guy kind of just came to a different light. Spoiler alert, they lost in the playoffs, but just seeing him himself, kind of how he came to be, and Groovy as well, like that entire team. So something like, and then the other answer with someone like TJ is we don't know them. They just came in, and when you go just based off of ranked, again, we kind of weighed twos little, like heavily into this because threes of them are is a little bit shaky, right? There's some people that are just gonna understand threes better than others. That their rank doesn't show that. We look at T-Saver, which is just obvious because he had the 2K, and it's like, okay, he probably has a little bit of knowledge there, but like Mateo, someone who's, and again, he was new, he came in. Kadoku last season with A tier. We didn't really know about him. He could have probably squeezed in for S. He had a good showing for A tier, but it gets tough, right, as you start to kind of go through it. So I think that's a very good question, right? Like, it's fair. I think it's definitely gonna warrant. I think the eye test was well, but I think we could do a little bit more metrics for helping with that. Like, I'd rather have one person slip through the crack than one every tier kind of thing. Because then that's a very dominant person.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, I had something to say and now I forgot.
Oh no.
Just eat a piece of your ice cream, bro.
No.
Just eat a piece.
You guys want to move?
Has Shuck
move on to
improved like
Dude, it's
crazy
got-
this
it's got
season, or
fudge.
The Shuck improved?
yeah, has Shuck
Who?
improved like crazy this season, or was
I
he
would say so.
already?
I
Yeah,
would say
'cause
so.
I wasn't really aware of him before the season either. Like,
Oh wow.
Yeah.
didn't really know much of him and his playstyle.
I
but-
know Barlow's kind of I don't know, outright coached him a little bit, but like in the twos metrics. So I think just some basic understanding he had a grasp on too.
Gotcha.
So that's very cool to see for him. Shout out to Shuck.
Yeah.
Dunyan too, finally getting the chance he
And
deserves
he's
in the league. Nothing like
people-
having
Yeah.
to play a 2v3.
And
in the
Shuck's one of those
playoffs last
guys who's.
season.
Wait, that happened?
Wait, what happened?
What?
Was the playoff or just outright game for the playoffs?
Oh, are you talking like last season or something?
Yeah, last season.
Oh,
last
okay,
season.
yeah.
I was gonna say Dunyan's gotten a little short into the stigma, but he still comes in with that lovely energy, man. Just an absolute good time.
Oh yeah.
And now he's bringing that shit to rematch. He's a wild man.
Oh yeah.
Shameless plug.
Hold on, we gotta hold off on that. We gotta hold off on that.
Well, no, yeah, we are. But yeah, I guess we can check the other side of the fucking bracket.
Yes, sir. King Kong. King Kong Moby Dicks.
I mean, it makes sense that TJ Freeman he's that guy.
I mean, it's cool to see it. The King Kong took the first two, and then they just gentlemen sweeped them. That's
Shit.
pretty
That's tough.
nuts.
On
Yeah.
four, brother. On four.
Stats are pretty even across the board for everyone,
Yeah.
honestly.
I
Like,
think you definitely see it catered more to Maury and TJ. But damn.
I don't know. OG had a 600-point game right there. Game 4.
Yeah, that's what helped. But if he had a 600-point game and his average is 300, that means he had a pretty low average then.
yeah, there's one game where he dropped double digits.
99.
Well, yeah, because look at game 3 of 92.
99.
Hey, man. I know how stats work.
I think that one was
I know how
just
to find the
a
average.
Murray and a W show though, so like that was probably not much he can do.
Yeah.
They just thumped them.
He threw four
You
shots
just like
up the net.
yeah, you
That's
on
I
the
mean-
how it is with this.
backpack like yeah, you
Just
guys
from-
do your thing.
Dude, from the
score.
shots and saves alone, I mean, look how many saves they had, look how many shots they got, but then look how many were sent at them. So, I mean, yeah, Yeet was playing a safe third while his teammates were just fucking firing shots, and he would take his rotation, fire a shot too, and go back to third.
Yeah. The backpack is comfortable. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Hey, It takes skill
Hey,
to be carryable.
Yeah,
It is.
honestly,
Yeah.
honestly, that's low key a bar.
It's,
Yeah, and then
it's fact.
he showed up in the next game though. He showed up in
Yeah,
the next
yeah.
game.
Yeah,
Like,
but I mean,
sorry,
you know, being the guy that doesn't throw the game, like that, there's some skill
Alright,
to
shut
it.
up, shut up.
What? The fuck?
What the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
Is he fucked up right now?
I don't know. What does he say?
No! Wait. Am I back? Are we good?
Yeah.
you're
Who
back.
the hell were you telling
Oh,
to shut up?
dude.
He started just
Dude,
telling
that's
his
not what I
mates to shut
said.
up.
You definitely
No, I
did.
didn't say that. I
You straight up
I
said, "Shut
he
up, shut
showed
up." Oh.
No, I said he showed up, showed out.
Yeah, we heard that.
Shut up,
Shut
I was
up,
like,
yeah.
damn.
Shut up.
Oh my.
Shut up. Everyone's silent and you didn't say anything.
No, bro, my Discord's
Dude,
dead.
that was
Andrew
very
Cam.
funny, too.
Your cam,
I was like,
Oh,
I
my
was gonna say
fault.
something, I guess.
He's like, oh damn. Alright. Homie wants to talk.
No,
Alright.
my fault. That's not what I meant. I swear. I'm sorry.
It's okay. That's what we expect here on the CrashCast.
True. My internet's tripping, bro.
Oh, we
Crashing out
noticed.
with the casters as well.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks.
Type shit.
Yeah, I mean, besides this, I guess like you gotta see any predictions.
Dude,
for
I
Moby
wish.
Express?
Do we remember what you guys predict? I'm pretty sure you guys predicted Nessie moving on, and Moby Dick's moving on.
Yeah, we predicted this, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody pretty
Yeah.
much had it on point.
I mean, I was hoping rates would, of course.
But yeah, you said you were voting race the whole way, right?
Yeah, but you can only do so much.
Yeah.
Nice try, Tosha, and then nice try.
Yeah.
So what are you guys' predictions for the actual game?
Ooh.
It
I got Moby
really
Dicks, bro.
depends on if
Whoops.
it really
Oh, no,
depends
bro.
on if Chuck shows up as
Yo,
well.
we brought out the
Yeah,
spreadsheet.
my bad,
Oh
my bad.
shit.
Look, bro, I played against TJ today in a scrim. That guy couldn't shoot for his life. He low key maybe
He was
overrated.
pissed. He was pissed like over, bro. They're arguing. I'm like sitting there, working on my shit,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
they're
yeah.
yelling at each other. Like
He
"God
said I missed like
damn,
2
bro."
open nets. Fun fact, incorrect. I missed 1. All right, that's the point. That's why we not on the same level, twin. That's why we not on the same level.
One open net away.
That's just hard. That's
One open net away.
They're
Your
like,
beak
this
is
one's a
my
hard one to
Smurf.
say.
Oh my god, fucking hilarious.
Damn, but
I was
saying
laughing.
that, yo,
Trying to move on to the next one.
without Maury though,
Yeah, that Morgan's tough, but I got.
I'm
Moby
low key
Dicks,
calling that
Right.
Nessie upset, bro. I'm low key calling that Nessie
What?
upset. I think they
Dang.
figure it out with deciding before. I was just called dicks. Moby Dicks for sure. I think they figure out with deciding before, it gets figured. Because especially if Fishy's gonna go across with the with some coaching there, they have that one specific. I think it would be good to look at that one, like besides any scrims they might get to, because I think there was things he did well, things he could have done better on. That seeing that spectrum with against a team that realistically, team-wise kind of matched that. They had a TJW in Totra, right? They had a Mori in Ant and being able to kind of fill in that gap. So I think that game specifically, and if they get some games, I don't know what the real life stuff looks like. How serious they're gonna take this finals. But I'm counting on that upset. I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
All right.
What's the scoreline though?
Oh yeah.
True.
I'm calling Game 7, bro. I want that Game 7 upset, bro.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
what I'm
Game 6
feeling.
Moby
Like
Dick,
I think
bro.
if they do it,
Game 6 Moby
it's that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4-2 for Moby Dicks as well.
Dixon 6. Dixon 6.
Flicks,
Yeah.
chicks, picks. Dixon 6, baby.
Yeah.
Bro. Oh man, I think if Shuck can makes it, I think Nessie's is closing it out. I'll go Nessie's game 6, 4-2.
Oh, you Faith? Oh wait, no, you said.
Yeah, it was 4-2 for Dicks.
Yeah, you said Dixon 6 too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bar. That's a bar.
Oh man. All right, cool. Well, fight. Let's,
Alright,
let's see
cool,
what
cool.
happens
Are we-
next week then. Fight.
We talking third and fourth, or we don't care?
Oh yeah, we could.
Oh, that's right.
Mm,
Yeah.
He's on
Uh,
King
Wait,
Kill a
race-
Cam.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Reed.
KK's taking it 4-1.
You said
Yeah,
who?
Wraith might get fourth.
King Kong's taking it 4-1. I'm not gonna hold you.
Dang.
I want to believe
simple
it's
as
so
that.
bad, bro. but-
Nah,
He's
don't
on
do
King
it. You're
Kong.
giving up hope.
You know
for
what?
no
You know what?
reason.
I'm gonna ride the King Kong train. I think not necessarily team wise. I think just the care. Like who's gonna kind of push forth a little bit. I don't even think it's who cares more. I think it's who's gonna not care the least. You know. I think King Kong might catch him out here.
Well, I think
Explain.
like you guys were talking about prior to the the podcast is like, oh, like a lot of people are probably like, oh shit, we gotta play another game. So like the care factors may be gone because so many people were trying to just win the finals, but once you're not, like, yeah.
A big thing is that so the purpose of it, I know that like why they did it is for the team points, right? It follows Cool Nerds wrestling inspired, man, and I'm sure other sports do this too. But this is something where it's like IBTs, but you get points for your team even if you don't get first.
Yeah.
So the intention is that, so getting that third and fourth. But the thing is, I think it's really Nessie's versus who? Like I don't.
Yeah, I'm
Is
pretty sure
Moby
Nessies
Dix?
just have it.
Nessie's
Yeah.
versus Moby Dix. And it's just about how that matchup kind of works. You have that head-to-head matchup in two in the four finals. So it's fair. It sucks because it is cool. It's like, hey, you guys still get to play, but the emotions and stuff.
I hope that's
Yeah.
where people just decide to have fun. I mean, and like, let's see some mechanics. Let's see some fucking freestyle, dude. Like, just show up, fucking shit on people.
Hey, bro.
I want to see the cool shit.
Show up, bro.
Yo, tell Preet that.
Shut up, shut up.
Shut up, bro. Yeah.
I
But
mean, Preet likes to do all those freestyle shit.
true.
Tell him to pull that shit out.
Hey, bro. Get Totra out there. Do some crazy shit.
Yeah, Joe, do a double flip reset. Oh, come on,
Oh yeah, bro.
fucking get it.
So is that C tier? Did Faith give his third and fourth?
Yeah,
Yeah, he said it was Moby.
I was no third and fourth. I was trying to ask who's on
Oh,
King
shit.
Kong. So,
Oh, it's
Oh.
Preet, Skillicam tweaking out, and who's that other guy, guys?
I don't know. I guess non-existent.
Is he the first pick too? No, just Preet, Skillicam tweaking out. Yeah, who the fuck is that fourth guy though?
Don't recall.
I mean,
Yeah, it's gonna make you feel real bad when you find it out.
Oh shit! Don't say
they're
that.
not, I hope it's not somebody I know.
Yeah,
That's the
but
worst
that's
part, bro.
someone
I'm on the
I'm
same
cool
team,
with it. Wait, do you know who it is?
No.
Oh,
I'm in the same boat, bro. Alright, anyways,
Oh,
B
is it?
tier.
Yeah.
Raze
Okay.
versus King Kong. By the way, don't forget, guys, New Orleans. They're
Yeah,
doing that
watch party.
thing. For those that skipped forward, we know who you are.
Yeah, we know who
B
you are.
tier with wait, go back to the bracket. I like the bracket. I can't
Oh,
see.
back in.
oh, my bad. I thought you
No,
guys want to see
no.
the
There we
stats.
go.
Oh,
Now I
oh.
get back.
Wait, hold on. You
Alright.
you mentioned.
King versus the Raids.
Shit, where'd it go? There you go. Oh,
Everybody
look at that
go.
house for New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, that's the bracket right there. That's the bracket right there.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
so we had
yeah,
Night
yeah.
Stalkers versus Wraiths.
Yes, sir.
Crazy upset.
Poor Beans, bro. Poor Beans.
Yeah.
Crazy upset.
Dude, that wasn't even.
That's okay. First things first, man. Beans, you played great. That was not your fault. Straight up. And Dre, you low key threw.
Damn, Dre.
Damn.
Outright throwing, it was more of the things that he didn't do, right? I think it's the same thing that I did with a lot of players. I hope it's the standard that I imagine for them. It's kind of like, first off, Rex was not making it to the playoffs. That's a standard that you kind of would have expected. Dre kind of performing a little bit better than he did. That's a little bit expected that he should have done. Fast Mad Cow too. I think just kind of blundered a little bit of his strength, which was his positioning. I felt like he was caught out a lot of times. I saw him reverse 3 times in that game. That should never be happening. You can get away with 1, even if it's silly. You're maybe like, oh, maybe I could get a pop-up. 3 times? it's just across all those games, it just kind of shows that very much off your game, and in your strongest position, and that's positioning. Beans, not to say that he played great either. He didn't have there wasn't much that he could have done to take over, but he definitely wasn't the reason that you see it with Germ being the main one, and you might imagine on the stats it's like, oh my gosh, as soon as Germ's out they lose. Coincidence? It's like, no. I'm here to tell you guys, Beans played fine. He played just fine. He did his job, and it just honestly the other side too just played great. Scat coming out the gates off rip. I think both one of the other. I think Firefight was the only one that didn't get a hat trick in a game. Blue G got a hat trick. Scat got a hat trick, and they just played like a team. A lot of times, and I think what Days had imagined for the system with Firefight in that third, I think finally worked. He came in when he needed to, and he didn't have to kind of only play third man. I mean, he averaged the highest score from his team, and it kind of just shows like, okay, now it's starting to form, and I think that's really going to carry them in this momentum to the finals, which will be very exciting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't get to watch the match before.
I'm trying to think if I did. No, I didn't. I was having internet problems that day. I watched like the first two matches, kind of off of my laggy ass service, but I'm happy for him though. It was a good win. It is about time that they finally had some success throughout their season, because it's been pretty rocky and whatnot. Honestly, I'm rooting for them all the way. I hope they can take it out coming into the grand finals. But I mean, they're playing a scary ass team with Craig, Nowald, Broro.
There they are. All right. Fun fact, Craig. I thought you were A tier, bro. By the way, just thought I'd air that out.
Ain't no way.
When you came out earlier, we
No
were like,
shot.
"Yo, go move no ball." I thought you were A tier, so I thought you were playing the King Kong A tier. So that's why it sounded like in the Discord we were typing. So just thought I'd let you know. Oh shit! Drop my controller.
Yes, Gold Moon is off Fraud Watch.
Off what?
I was never on Fraud Watch. I'm still right. Most likely. The only time I was wrong was when I thought I was wrong, but I was wrong. So potato potato.
Potato, potato.
Tomato
But,
tomato.
yeah, I mean, Faith, do you have any opinions on this matchup right here?
I don't know, man. S-tier player showed up.
Okay.
That's just that. I think that was a big thing. Yeah, she finally didn't let the tier
Yeah.
dictate how she played.
Yeah, like, Dace has been talking about it, how she's improved a lot by just playing with us. Like, she's gotten more confident and, like, reads the plays better. At least that's what Dace has said, but... yeah, I'm glad to see that they made it through and are playing well together. I'm glad to see some success from them as well.
Fuck yeah.
Yes,
Raise
sir.
the stakes.
Go all the way. You better.
I got reached to 6, maybe.
Yeah, Blue. If you don't win this, bro, you're not allowed to go to New Orleans. On some real.
Oh god.
Dog. Yo, how do you fucking lose that?
Trip cancelled.
It weighs on your shoulders.
Exactly.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna think a little crazy about this. I think it's gonna be Wraiths and 5.
Damn.
Bro, we didn't even
1-1.
talk about the other side. Who played on the other side? Who did they play against?
What are you talking about?
Oh, that's true. I guess we didn't talk
Don't
about
worry
this
about
in
it.
the trial.
Craig, Noel, and Brower. Who did they play?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Nothing.
Oh, Spec Chow. I see why he was saying the whole thing. Yeah, sorry, buddy. Chow is arguably one of the top players in B tier. They didn't have the Ryan this time. They had the other Ryan.
Yeah, I think they said
Yeah,
the
he
Ryan
was
couldn't
out.
make it.
Yeah. Let's see. They took first, second,
Yeah.
third.
From what I was told,
Damn, they had a reverse sweep.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
from what I was told, Spec played really good. Chow's mental was tragic, and Ryan played better than expected, but played like Ryan.
I mean, you're going
So.
down 3-0 in the series fast, right? Like,
Yeah.
and let's see the exact scores. There's 4-1. Pittsburgh getting 5-2, 4-3, a little bit closer in that game 3, but still losing. That I can understand that mental side, and I've understood that with Chow. That's definitely a weakness of them. So, just kind of seeing the stats across, like I said, like I do remember talking about King Kong, how they play, across the board. I think that's a team. When you're drafting, I think Bass did very well on that side for his B tier. Kind of familiar with Broro, so he, there's some familiarity there. And honestly, I always applaud him for his defense. So that's something that goes a long way, especially in a league setting like this. No Walt, he took a break for a while, so to see him come back and be able to perform is very nice to see. And then Craig's solid, all the way through. Outright, I don't think he's a star player, but I think he fills in the gaps where it needs to be. And I think as a team, that's a unit that's Exodia, I would say, when they play together, right? And that is the fault of Nessies. There's not a clear cut team dynamic. It's play around Chow or play with Chow kind of thing. If you take Chow out, you're probably not going to be playing that well. And if he's not playing well, you're probably not going to play that well unless you can kind of collect yourselves. And I appreciate Spec, and I love the improvement that he has. And I think he has a good future in the Rocket League scene. Hopefully when he makes it to the big leagues at RLCS. But right now, he doesn't have that play style to really carry through. And Ryan, I've had some familiarity with him. I think him coming off last week, not playing at all. Chemistry is lacking a little bit there. And again, that's just what King Kong had over them the whole way through. So, very, congratulations to King Kong there to be able to take it pretty comfortably.
Good shit.
Yeah, quite unfortunate for my side, but all good, all good. We still got 3 teams going into the grand finals, so it is what it is. Couldn't get the L4 this time.
How disappointed are you in these guys, man? I was just asking.
Look, man, I'm not disappointed at all. They did their best, came out, just unfortunate showing. It happens. I mean, it is what it is. They get to contest for this 3rd and 4th place spot now. Hopefully they can bring that out. They're still, heads held high here going into this final match of the season, but just a disappointing loss for them. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
So you got them going 3rd?
Oh yeah, I got them going 3rd. Out of pure bias, not gonna lie.
Out of pure spite. Spite.
Pierce.
Smite, no, Smite, pure Smite.
Yeah, my bad.
no, I like that. I didn't question it at first either. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, okay, Smite,
Radiant Smite, bro. Radiant Smite, let's go.
My bro. Oh man, I got Wraiths winning B tier. I got 3rd, 4th place. I got Nessies getting the 3rd place. That's where I'm calling it.
This final is personally hard for me to call.
I agree.
Because Wraith to me is a very solid team, but they're very volatile. There's not as much consistency as you see across King Kong. I think the sentence, they have a very high ceiling, but they also have a very low floor. Whereas King Kong, it's a little bit closer. I don't think they can break out as crazy. But they're going to be the consistent people. They're going to get the job done for the simple shots. They're not going to miss as many opens. You'd be surprised how much that happens even here in B tier. And that's a very key thing.
Yeah.
I like the train that Wraiths are on. You just beat the top team in the league.
Yeah.
And you've got time to figure it out. Daze has finally figured out the system. I trust the coaching there. I'm not sure what Bass is doing for coaching, if he's doing anything there, but I'm gonna vouch for Daze here, and I think he gets it figured out here for B tier. On a coaching standpoint, I think Blue G's gonna shine. Scatman, you made up for the week before, bro. You showed up, and that's what you need to keep doing in Firefight. You got to do your job, and that's all that matters. And I think they write it out for a good Game 6 series closeout.
Yes, sir. Get that shit done.
Faith, what you got?
Rates 4-0 sweep.
Damn!
We got some CrashCast, bro. We need a CrashCast button, bro, with something's CrashCast worthy.
Yeah.
We'll try.
Fucking
We'll
wagging
try.
that shit.
We'll
I
try.
like it. Now, why
Going
do
all
you
the
think it's a sweep? Why do you think it's a sweep?
Yeah, that's sweet.
Just feels.
Confidence.
Feels.
They're just gonna pop off.
We got Master
You're crazy.
Chief here.
Oh, bro.
No, sorry, redacted. Master Uguay in this bid.
That's what it's
Oh,
weird.
yeah, bro.
That motherfucker,
They're
he
gonna
said
cook.
that she, that's him.
Okay, wait, what did you say they have it in?
Yeah, in 5, I think, or 6.
Alright, I know I said 5, I know that.
I'll say
Hey, man.
6. I'll say 6.
Man, probably Firefight has an amazing showing. I think he
Oh, fuck yeah.
deserves it. You know, being top of the tier coming into the season, kind of struggling throughout the season. Now coming into the grand finals, I think this is Fire's moment to shine, brother. I think he got it all the way. But yeah, that's our B tier, yeah.
Now we got A tier.
A tier. I know this tier.
Who
I
called
swear I say
this?
this every podcast.
Who called the sweep? Somebody said 4-0 for the
I didn't say
Nessie,
so.
right?
I think
know
it was.
Cardi-
I think it was.
Cardi.
I think it was Justin. I think Justin
I
said
did
there's a
not-
possibility. No, you
Oh,
said there's
oh,
a
okay,
possibility.
I could definitely see that, but I think because because I was talking about Mateo and how he's practicing, but it's gonna be very dependent on his team, and I think I made a fair read. You know, Mateo told me Enzo was on that 1 hour past 2, dude, and Gio just, dude, what's crazy? I vouched for Enzo, man, did not show up for me, bro. It was fraud watch, easily. Gio,
Yeah.
man, he talking about how this server's a Rocket League server to you, man. What kind of server is it, bro? Because you did not play Rocket League that day. And Mateo, man, dude, all that hard work, and I get it. I arguably did the best on the team, but when the best is still bad, it's we had a conversation, and I talk about how Mateo and I are very similar in how we play the game. And I say that in a very fun way too, because I think even the faults that we have are very similar. And one thing we brought up was when we play down, or when people are when they're down, we play down to it. It's hard for if we're playing up, we're playing up. Like I could say that with full confidence. But you tend to run into those lower ends, So if you've got a very mental side of the game that you need to take care of here, that's one thing. But that's not even the whole story here. If that was one, you might have expected them to get some game off here. But I mean, straight up, Nessie's was a team that day. That was a team that we observed. The ability to kind of catch out a lot of these reads in the middle. The cuts were perfect. I feel like the comms were definitely there. There was certain ones I think I even called. Like it felt like you can really tell there was just something as simple as, hey, you leave, or like I got it right, or like you take. Something as simple as that. That doesn't happen as often as it should. Definitely took place a lot. I think there was just so much confidence within each other. In that instance, and shout out to Carr. I talk about it. It definitely was going to come down to his performance too, and it was definitely his performance that elevated him to get this sweep. I think without him, the way Ryan and Mount Drew were playing, I think they still take it. If it's a sweep or not, but Carr definitely played a big part
Well,
in that.
like we were talking about earlier, before Carr told us all to shut up, it takes some skill to get carried. Okay, so
Wait, Chad, I MVP the game.
one game.
Dude, honestly, I didn't even know Ryan had that many points in Game 3.
Right.
Like, I feel like I say this multiple times, but I think when it comes to my team, it's less of like a who's carrying which game, and it's so much more just like, are we playing as a team or not? But I had no idea Ryan had gone that crazy into that Game 3.
Just
All right, Car.
obviously
All I'm saying is you're on the bottom of the average points and you're peaking based off the stats. So that's all I'm
It
gonna
hasn't been a great season. It hasn't been a great season, man. Look, man,
That's all I'm gonna say.
I've been
Homie's peaking.
preaching
and he's
it.
still on
I've
the
been
bottom.
preaching it for a little bit now, bro. But I'm 100% worst player on my team. Drew and Ryan have done nothing but shown up for me every single week. So I can't say that's not where it should be, because it just happened to be that way.
I'm straight bantering, but like it is kind of crazy to see that your average goals a game is 0.25, and that is your standard across like the whole league. Every game you've played, that is your average. It is kind of crazy, but I'm clearly just joking. I don't mean shit. I'm saying I didn't watch any of these games.
Yeah.
I can't
I
lie.
mean everything. Car, what the hell you doing? What is
But,
that?
bro,
Guess I'm
look,
going,
man.
bro.
Look, man. I think I do a decent job of like opening up the field for them. More than anything else, honestly. I think that's kind of like the biggest role I play, so to speak.
Mhm.
But I mean, I don't know. I thought this sweep was crazy because it was just a matter of playing Friday and Saturday before, where we figured everything out. We played together on Friday for like 5 hours, did a scrim, played like 3 hours of rank, and then we did another scrim. And all we focused on was just our rotations. Ryan trying to get us to understand how to rotate a second man and how to, rotate wider and whatnot. Going into Saturday, Drew couldn't be with us, but me and Ryan and Shuck played some rank, and we just kept practicing that. And it showed up coming into the game day. We did what we practiced. We played like we did, and just results were given.
Yeah. Good shit.
Yeah.
Carry that momentum.
It is, bro. It is unfortunate though. I was talking to Firefight about it. I was like, dude, it's so unsatisfying to get a sweep like that. Because like, this is supposed to be like one of the best teams in the tier. They're like what, ranked the second best team by most people, maybe even the first best. And for us to just sweep them, it just seems so unsatisfying. But there wasn't that big of a fight for it.
Oh, you're talking about in the A tier?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was like,
yeah, like they came in. Yeah, they came in third seed, but I think a lot of people had them over us.
Mm.
So for us to just sweep them, it just like it felt kind of unsatisfying, but also felt pretty good. If that makes sense.
Nah, you take those.
Oh damn.
Bro, me too. I'm not gonna lie. Lactose intolerance.
Yeah,
ain't it,
yeah.
bro?
I don't know what the choice was there, dude. Like,
Cause we low key savages, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Look,
What you
man.
talking about?
You're gonna shoot
Medusa
yourself on
bad
the
as
stream
fuck,
again,
bro.
dude.
I'm still looking. I don't care if I'm gonna turn to stone.
Yeah, bro.
Someone has to get
That's
turned
hard.
to stone, bro, for people to know. I'm willing to make that
Okay.
sacrifice. Medusa being my lovely fiance, though. No one else.
Yeah, of course. In case she ever sees this one day.
In case.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Dude, the
Fuck.
upset on the other side of the
Yeah, the
bracket,
other
bro.
side
What
is-
happened?
Yeah,
What
this is
happened?
crazy, bro.
Bro.
I did not see this. I still think, what the heck? Because it's not even game 7, bro.
Look, bro, there was
Yeah.
a game. There was a game where the star of the show got double digits in score.
Mm.
Oh, Groovy was having a rough one. I believe. I think that's what's his name was saying. Am I lying?
Trickster
No,
was
there it
getting
is.
Yeah,
kind of
game
crazy,
six,
not
game
gonna
Game
lie.
6. Yo, I mean, it's that war of attrition. Like, you
Yeah.
you keep it going long enough, somebody's gonna shit the bed. I mean, if
Dang, even the
Ruby's
game
star of
they
the show.
lost, Trickster dropped almost 500.
Yeah, apparently Trickster went off, bro.
Dude, his average is 505 score? Holy shit.
Yeah.
Crazy. What a goat.
Yeah, but Broke Boy was so sad about it. I talked to him right after it happened, dude. That guy was so pressed. It was, I felt for him real bad. It happens though. It happens.
Where's the X Factor, Zorny? Where's the X Factor, man? No,
Yeah,
just
bro.
joking.
I think Groovy was just off his game that day.
Seems like it, but like that's arguably your number one guy, the one that you're kind of trusting to be the more consistent of the bunch. But look at the stats, it shows Broke Boy, someone that I vouched for the improvement. I didn't even notice that he was the only one that averaged the 300 plus on his team.
Yeah, Broke Boy was working his ass off, bro.
I talked about it, man. He's been doing good, bro. He's been doing good, but it just kind of sucks on that side. This isn't a take away from the fact that the other side, did well.
Oh yeah.
Straight up, man, y'all suck. y'all just suck. So yeah, it's a little bit surprising. I think the better team lost that day. I love that
Yep.
sentence. You ever heard that in sports?
And bro.
All I see,
Almost
man,
quarter.
is a grand finals on a platter. That's all I see.
Damn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, is this your transition into
Keep the
your
energy.
decision?
Nah, what?
What?
Now, if y'all develop an ego, you low-key gonna get smacked. But if you just keep
True.
the same energy like you did against Jormungandr, I think you guys easily take that.
Oh, me? Nah, we
Car, stay
we already
humble.
talked about it. No, we already talked about it. We know that Trickter's a big threat. We know Thailand's a huge threat. And if Audicle's on his game, he's also a big threat. So this is definitely...
Okay, bro. Time's a big threat, bro.
Bro, straight up, bro. Straight up. He averaged 400 whatever points that series. Maybe it
Okay,
was a
against
bad
a
series coming from
96
King
point
Kong,
drop
but
Groovy.
still.
Oh,
Hey, true,
I
true,
crossed
true.
over a baby in a stroller. Like, that's not that impressive. That's
I
not
mean,
that
look,
impressive.
bro. I got high respect for Thailand. That's my boy.
I haven't talked to him in a
back there.
minute. I miss him. Where you been, Silence?
Oh God, bro, come back
Punk.
to us. Come back to
Playing
us.
Roblox. That motherfucker.
What?
No, we played Roblox.
No,
Dude, me and him
I
played
would
Roblox
say
the other day. That
I
shit was
do
awesome.
I do love Tylons. You know, I respect that side. I don't really talk to Trickster or article like that. So you know, as far as a joking standard, you know, congratulations, Trickster really showed up on that
Tricker's not
series
only.
on a real standard. I still genuinely think, you know, I'm not gonna back down. I think Nessie's really does do that. Y'all gotta do some homework. And the thing is, I don't think you guys will. I don't think they care enough.
Nah, Ryan
Yeah.
does his research, bro.
Oh yeah, Ryan already told us, bro. He gonna get back to us in a little bit.
He always does his research.
Hey man, I'll never forget Ryan in Season 0 League, bro. My little baby, where Nimbus had to fight for his life with that team, and now people are fighting on their life with Nimbus. How the world turns.
In a way.
Nah, bro.
But he ain't wrong though.
Oh. About the world turning, that's what he means. He means the world does spin.
Yeah.
For all my flat earthers that think it's flat.
Oh,
Hey, you can spin a plate.
damn.
Damn it, he's
You got
right
you there,
too.
bro. You got you
Oh, I've spun so many plates.
there. Fuck.
There's literally like a person that does that in basketball halftime shows.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's so fun.
Yo, that's the second basketball reference in a row on the
Faith,
podcast.
do you have any comment for this AT? I kind of want to see
Yeah.
your, you know, because I feel like this is
Yeah.
obviously, you know,
Sure.
this is a big tier that comes closer to S tier, and I think you have like, you know, respect. I respect your knowledge.
Yeah.
I really want to hear this from you.
Like, well, how's it gonna end? The next game?
I think you know what? I want to see your comment on the upset, and then how do you think that does that carry for them or not into the grand final?
You know, I'm still not too familiar with ATL players.
Damn.
So, like, that's still somewhat out of my book of. Like, the only people that I really know out of here are Trickster and Groovy to some extent. And then the rest are like, alright, I see them around, I play with them every now and then, like maybe once or twice a month in some in-houses. So, like, I really don't know how they play, and I haven't watched them play, so it's really hard to say, honestly. Because,
I got you.
yeah, I just, I didn't really pay attention to it that much.
That's
being
completely
honest.
fair. And then Yogi, I know we've kind of cut you off a little bit on the earlier ones. I definitely want to hear you know, someone in that tier, kind of on the outside looking in. First with the sweep, really, and then the upset on the bottom side.
Well, on the sweep, I mean, I remember I was just like playing ranked with Sly and Faith, and Faith is like, "Oh shit, bro."
Now you're sweep. Now you're sweep. Wait. Not that one. Not that one. The one.
No.
18,
I was talking
18,
about
18.
yeah. I'm talking about your mechanic because
Okay,
I was
okay.
playing ranked with them when he was watching the stream,
Okay.
and they're like, "Damn, your mechanic got swept. We're up." I was like, "Oh shit!" Like for real? I was like, "Who do they play?" Because I was like, how the fuck did Yorman get swept? And then I was like, "Oh, it's Nessie's." Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, I got you. Oh, B, bro.
I do remember you having. I think I do remember that for like you had a lot more confidence in Nessie's than
Oh,
you
yeah.
were getting.
I had
I
more
was
like
like on that
4-1.
split between.
Yeah.
You know what I will say? I did say I think if they win it, you guys win it early. If it goes far, I think you guys lose. So, hey, I made that read.
Yeah, I definitely said like either 4-1.
Yeah,
But
you were
maybe
like,
I said 4-0, but like I definitely
I
said
think you
4-1.
might have even thrown it. I think you might have thrown that for sure.
But
So you look, you
Yeah.
did that shit.
yeah, I was just wondering who they were playing against. When he said Nessie's, I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
So what about
Checks
the,
out.
you know, the
Yeah, checks out.
upset at the bottom? You know, Groovy and
Oh, no, I
Cash,
was
and
like-
Thailand and all them.
You know, my Asian eyes turned to white man eyes. They opened. You know, I was like, whoa, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, how, bro? I was like, how does this fucking happen? And I was like, oh, Trickster showed up. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I'll see you now.
Like, it checks out. Like, everything just checked out for Yoki, bro. Like, he was like listening. He was listening to the news report, bro. He was like, "Bro, what? Oh, that makes sense."
Yeah, like, oh.
You're like-
oh,
you're like,
that's
the
why,
ro-
like,
The
oh,
water
okay.
falling on the ground, bro. Oh, it's raining. All right, got it.
Yeah, That's basically like, I don't know, because it's weird. Like, everyone says they're so good, like King Kong, Gurmaganer, and all of a sudden it gets the playoffs, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
I mean, look, yeah,
Everyone-
everybody understands it. It's definitely a different game when it comes to the playoff side.
Oh, yeah.
But
I mean,
There's
I
certain
also
factors.
I said this last week too in the podcast that I would love to have a Moby Dix versus Nessie's.
Yeah.
I did want the King Kong, but Moby Dix, the only team we lost to throughout the season. Now we get our rematch
With
going into the
TJ.
grand finals with TJ. Get Trick out of there. I want my TJ get back. Nah, but
They would never do that. I don't think they'd ever do that shit.
no. I hope they do play their full squad because I do want to have the best competition that I can, make it as fun as I can. I think I said it in League Gen Chat earlier that I really hope that it goes out to a Game 7. I don't even... Obviously, I care who wins, but at the end of the day, I really do just want a Game 7. I want it to be a really close series, a really entertaining series. I don't want, just a blow out of the water kind of thing happening.
You want it all the way, all the way to Game 7?
Oh yeah, I want to take it all the way. I want to make sure it's like as hard as possible for both sides.
Are you on stream?
Taking nothing comfortably.
Everyone?
I should be. I think all the grand finals are.
I think every grand final game is on stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Are we talking predictions now, or what are we doing?
Sure.
Final.
Yeah. What are we thinking? Faith, you can go first.
Yeah, Faith, get it.
I'm thinking Moby might even take it because
Damn!
They just upset King Kong, and they also took 2 rounds of Nessie's in this tier. Because they... Well, I'm kind of skipping ahead.
They did, bro. They did, bro. What the fuck was that?
Yeah, they might get a
Okay.
what's it called? They might get what's the word? Jesus, English.
What?
Hello?
The like momentum, like the fire.
Yeah,
in their
they
belly,
might
that
get
shit.
momentum and just like they might get a new fire for it. Like
Yeah.
if we can deal with almost S tier players, we can easily be A tier players. You know what I mean? Like just
Yeah, just confidence.
they might just get confidence. Yeah, that's exactly what the word. Yeah.
Also,
They might just get a crazy confidence boost out of that.
I was today years old when I realized you were European.
No way.
What the fuck?
I don't know, man.
Crazy, bro.
I thought he was from NA.
I also want to say thank you, Faith, for somehow getting on this cast, by the way.
Yeah, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
Bro, it's like what, 2 in the morning for you? 3 in the morning?
No,
Yeah.
It's 4:30 a.m. right now.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I
damn.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah, bro. Coming in huge.
Glad to be here. I'm gonna
What you,
say Moby Dix for 3. Game 7.
We're 3, game 7.
Yeah.
I like it. Yoki, what we thinking?
End off Game 7.
Shit, bro. That's season 7, baby. Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
What you
Justin.
I went Nessie's, bro. I said it. It's on a platter, man. That's game 6 max. Game 6 max.
Really?
Easily. We.
Even Trigger
I
shows up?
always think. I think it's funny, right? We always say, if this happens, it's like, well, yeah, that's how the game works, right? If something happens, I think easily it's just the way Nessies are, the way they care. I think it's the care into this final. When I hear Thailand's Trickster an article, this guy ain't even on the podcast no more. That motherfucker don't give a damn.
That's
He don't
that's
give
the
a
real
damn.
reason. That's the real reason.
Like what? Like he didn't lose. Yo, guys, I gotta lock in on the season. No. If he said that, man, that's aura. This ain't aura. You just showed up, and Trickster just happened to have a good day. Easy as that. Look, Trickster had a good time in last season. In tier A, the A tier. What happened
Yeah,
to
he won it. He won.
No, they think it. Oh no, I thought
won?
Kadoku was.
No,
Either way.
Kadoku lost in round
Goku
2.
lost to Darty.
Either way. Oh.
Yeah. How you losing to Darty, bro?
Oh, that's what I said. I knew Carl was pretty tight. Look, man. Y'all gonna have your good days. But when you go against a team.
No, Nessie's is the team, bro. This is it, man. Final
Who even
fucking
is
stretch.
Article, bro? Like genuinely.
He's a
Every
new
time
guy.
I ask this
Dude,
question,
honestly,
Yeah,
people
like-
always think I ask this question out of flame. No. Who is he? I don't know who he
Yeah,
is.
honestly,
I've
God,
never
bro,
talked
yeah.
to Article before.
yeah, dude,
honestly.
honest to God,
He's chill.
Article has Yeah, bro. If he has a good day though, that guy's on fire. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think he's had one
When
yet.
does he have a good day?
That's what I'm
I
saying. I
played
don't think he's had
anytime
one
I've ever
yet.
seen him, it's scrims, and he's he's just there. I don't know.
He's the car on their team.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I'm only saying
Well,
that based
that's
off the averages. Based off averages, okay? He's
Yeah,
got
that's a valid
0.5,
statement.
300.
That's a valid statement.
Alright.
Yeah.
No, I'm not even trying to play like that. Straight up wasn't a joke or nothing. I'm just like based off the
No.
averages.
I 100% agree. I think him and I are similar in that way. As much as I won in Game 7, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I think we take it in 6.
Okay. Aura. Absolute Aura.
I think they'll get 2 good ones on us. Maybe even one like stomping game. I think the next game that they get's gonna be a closer one, but I think we'll get it in 6.
I think if they stomp, it'll be early, like first game, second game. It might be the first 2 you lose, and then you just reverse them, right?
I mean, maybe. I mean, that's what we did against Night Stalkers. We lost 6-2, and then they scored 2 goals the rest of the series.
Yeah.
It's called
I'm
it
gonna
a
watch
day.
that shit live. I'm waking up for that shit for sure.
Oh yeah, bro.
Definitely
It's
wanna watch that shit.
3 p.m.
I'm gonna
3
be at work, bro. I'll
on
make
Sunday.
sure to pop it up, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. Show up. It's gonna be a good one. I think honestly, actually, I don't want to say that yet. Actually, no, I'm gonna say it. It's gonna be the best one out of the streams.
Out of all
Stream
the
game.
finals, the
Honestly,
grand final
probably, bro.
matches.
Yeah.
I
Well,
love
because
that
as
shit, bro, and I love that narrative, bro. But what's happening over there?
yeah, bro, like it's so
Well,
shocked,
hold
bro.
on. Get your lower bracket. Your third and fourth.
Oh yeah, third and
predictions.
fourth. Between King Kong and Jormungandr,
I think King Kong.
King Kong 4-1.
Bro.
King Kong
Yeah,
4-1.
I don't think Jormungandr cares. The only guy that did care leading into the semis was Mateo, and now he's hitting me with it, bro. Like, what do I even do? It's like he's conflicted, bro. The last time someone was conflicted, they got Whooshy fingerhold. Like
What is that?
IYK, bro. IYK.
You don't know what that is?
IYK.
Don't know what it is.
No,
It
I
just
don't know
sounds
what the hell
stupid
that
as
is.
shit.
You know,
What the
you
hell?
know, bro.
This guy
If you
did
know,
not.
you know.
If you know, you know, bro. He did not know.
Hey, bro.
Nope.
Does not know.
Nope.
For
So I gotta look this up on video.
The Whooshy
Good,
fingerhold.
bro.
Yeah,
Good.
bro,
Is
go
that someone
for
getting
it, go for
fingered?
it.
What's up?
Kung Fu
Whoa,
Panda,
whoa.
dude.
Oh, what the hell?
The fuck?
You talking about
You said
the
Wushu finger hole?
this?
Don't
Wait,
show us
how do you
your
do
search
it?
history.
How do you do it? Is it like this?
What? I don't even see your camera anymore, bro.
Hmm?
What? My
No.
shit not popping? I'm out.
No, it's on it's on OBS.
I know, but I just can't see it on here.
Oh,
Are you tripping? You
Well, it's
tripping?
funny
That's on you,
that-
not me.
ain't looking,
I
don't
can't-
wanna look.
I can't see.
I don't know why that was so funny, bro.
Can't see gold moves.
Yeah.
on
It
the-
wasn't.
but
It wasn't.
it's
That
on
was the
video.
problem.
Yeah. I feel bad for
Um,
Mateo because
I kind of feel the same way, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, and
Well,
that's,
But
that's
to
how it-
pivot over to the S tier.
Hold on, did everybody
Let's,
get their
uh,
predictions right?
I think so.
Or-
Yeah. No,
I think
no,
everyone.
yeah,
I think
yeah,
everyone's saying
everyone
younger.
was
I
saying
think
King
everyone's
Kong.
saying King Kong,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like 4-1, some shit like that.
Then Nessie's basically game 7, and then Faith said game 7.
Moby Dick's game 7.
Yeah.
Got everything.
Carry on the momentum.
S tier, fucking full of ragtag ass teams, bro. This shit's
Alright.
shocked. Like, I've never seen so many A tier players in S tier before. Like, what are we doing, bro?
People
Give
just
them
don't
their
wanna say
shot.
it,
I guess, man. Ugh.
First off,
Give
it's
some.
the big thing with the whole. first off, let's talk about the semis. Let's get the stream game out of the way. That way, Faith can get his full sentence. Yeah. You know, I saw the sweep from the outside. Faith, how was it to get swept on the inside? You know, what how'd that feel?
What a crazy question, bro. It's a crazy
I mean,
question. to
we've
ask.
had kind of, you know, like baby conversations about it, but now he gets to air it all out. You know, what was going through your head, man? What did it feel like?
Yoki, cover
What
your
can I
ears.
do? What can I do?
Yeah.
That's how I feel, honestly. Like,
I mean, credit to Sly, we did the best that we can with the cards we were dealt with. Like from the start, I was kind of shocked because Bloom couldn't be there for the rest of the season.
And then you're
And,
gonna the replacement for him that was planned prior had to get swapped to a different team, right?
Wait, what?
Your
What?
guys.
They were not
talking
trade.
about Nimbus?
Yeah, Nimbus was gonna
Oh,
be on
right.
your guys' team, but he had to go to a different team. Crybaby.
Honestly, I would have played Blue over Nimbus on my team.
Yeah.
Damn!
You said Bloom over
No.
Nimbus?
No, Blue G.
Oh, Blue G. Oh, okay.
Valid.
Fair.
Yeah,
take-
I would
I'll
have played
take- I'll
Blue
take.
G over Nimbus
I heard
for the tier, because
Honestly, I wish he just played
Well,
Blue over me. I wish he played her over me. I was like, fuck.
I don't know, bro. You had a good
I mean,
shot in
bro,
that semi.
bro.
After
Dude,
that,
I
I
was
mean, the
playing that
problem
shit,
was-
and I was like, bro. I was like,
Yeah,
I'm like,
the problem was that I tried to put up too much on your shoulders. Like, I tried to tell you too many things beforehand, and then it overwhelmed you, and you didn't. You like overcompensated for the stuff that I said.
oh,
Like when I said, play a deep third man so we can play boom outs. You took that literally and sat on our corner boost sometimes, like waiting for the ball to come to the corner, and
yep.
like we just
Yep.
lost some pressure because of it. But
I sure
It's whatever.
did.
It's whatever. But yeah.
Making s'mores.
to go
on a
back to
campfire,
the
bro.
take that I would
I was.
rather play Blue G than Nimbus. Like, we played the preseason. I think it was the preseason tournament that I played with
Nimbus, and
Oh,
it just didn't feel good. Like,
Is it because he likes to jump a lot?
Yeah, it's like-
That's a funny thing to say, but like that, there's a point to that.
yeah, because
The
like
jumpy
the
people of the league.
playstyle just
Guess you know I can do more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can do more on the ball than any of my teammates. Sorry, but that's just a fact.
so I
believe
really
it.
want
Hope
to be
so.
on the ball more than because if my teammates are gonna be going for the ball a lot, I'm just gonna default to being dead and just waiting back and just
Baiting out of my place. And that's why I'd rather play with Blue, because she knows how to play threes, and she's somewhat passive when she needs to be. And it just fit well. We just didn't... Yeah, it's...
Blue's still like she's not S tier level yet. Like
consistency-wise. So,
I think she'd better well be fucking A tier next time. Cause
yeah,
every
I-
time
it
she
was-
gets dropped low, everybody's like, "What the
Look,
fuck?
man,
Why is she down
look,
here?"
man, I love
Yeah,
you.
like-
I love you, Kuma. Your takes have been questionable sometimes.
Hey,
First
man,
off,
I
let
don't
me
even
get
play the
ahead to
game
the
anymore.
Delta. All right,
Yeah,
buddy.
the Delta one is
The Delta one, I said this from day
No,
one.
that's straight up bias. Like I'm biased.
At least
Did I-
you
did
know,
I
I
ever say
bro.
love Blue.
different?
I
What
love
the hell?
Blue. She needs to make improvements here in the offseason if she cares for it to be truly A. Because
Dead
look,
ass. I think
she
she
had a
just
great,
needs to
she had
gain
that great S tier,
confidence.
right? She made Wham Wham Baby quit the league.
Yeah.
But then she also
that's
shit the
fun.
bed in B tier. Like,
No,
No,
but
like-
I think it's a confidence
is-
and a playing down thing. She doesn't want to take control. She wants
Exa-
to let her
okay,
teammates
exactly,
play.
exactly.
Yeah, but if she
So
just
if
plays
she
her
cares
game
to
and like goes
improve-
confident, like nah,
If they
It's
win the
not
grand finals, that's a
improvement,
good
it's just-
conversation for it. If they,
I mean-
if they win the grand finals, I think easily, right? Or even if she
Yeah.
just has a good performance,
She's-
if they lose.
hey, it
She's
wasn't her.
the-
That, it wasn't her
yeah.
that caused them to lose the grand final. I'm just saying. But,
No, what? No, I'm not talking about.
oh,
like,
you're
S tier,
saying
I'm
B
talking
tier,
about for
B
her
tier.
B.
Okay,
Yeah,
Yeah, B, B.
Yeah, what?
she's kind of this nice push crack. She's kind of the same.
She's kind of the same as me in the sense that if her teammates just climb her off, she's gonna be like, "All right, bet you guys just go for the ball and I'll cover."
And she'll play it safe.
Like-
She'll.
Yeah, she'll compensate for what her teammates lack
Like the same
Like-
blue I met, bro. That same blue bitched me up in freaking Europe.
in.
She bitched me up.
The fuck?
Yeah. But yeah. If she were
I
to
mean-
get a bit more aggressive on it and do all the shit that she can, I think
think she'd be the star of B tier.
Honestly,
Because
Yeah.
she can definitely carry her own weight in A
Yeah.
tier easily.
Like that, like I said,
She
like
can
easily.
still-
I think she's capable of it. It's how much she cares about it. Because I think even between you think of like last season. I'm sorry to cut you off there, but
Yeah, okay.
But even compared to last season to here, right? What did she do in the improvement? She did play, I think, a league in between it, just still playing the game.
Oh.
But I also think circumstance as well. She is she played a little bit from not her usual setup. So there's one moment that it was better and one moment where it was worse. So there's the actual literal physical part of it, and then there was the fact of kind of just the like with schooling and like the key
Yeah,
for it,
school.
where it comes
Yeah.
into it. So I think that that's what I meant really, like how much is she gonna really dedicate to it, because at the end of the day, this is a fun little league we just do for ourselves, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
if you wanted to be more competitive, you could go to a different league. Like we like to be competitive, but we all know it's not as crazy as the other. There's not like crazy rewards at the end of it all. It's just a fun little community thing that we have, that step up from scrims, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's just about anybody, right? Everybody that kind of can go up or down. And so
One little league that I take way too seriously.
Yeah, me too, brother. Me too.
No, and this is one thing I did want to bring up too. I think especially with Faith, right? Like I bring up about, like I definitely want to give you your flowers. Just how much you've improved into threes. I thought it was interesting when I was talking, like I mentioned earlier with I was talking to Mateo about how our playstyles are. Not comparing our playstyles, but in the grand scheme, you play how I would like to play. But my idea of it's like I wouldn't want to say the word submit. Well, no, you kind of said it. Like when it happens, you kind of just take that backseat, and you're more than capable to do it. But if the people that are taking those positions, the first man, the second man, more consistently, can't perform to the standard that needs to be,
Exactly.
that you definitely could. So it's definitely a funny one, because like when I hear someone like Mario's taking that, he's leading that 7-1. He has the ego for it, real Blue Lock Borrow-esque, where he just kind of he just does it, right? And I think that's very interesting. T Saban, he's kind of he talks about, or I talk about with like the support system, right? He has a Sosa that can be that little bit more on the consistent side, because again, I would say the name of the story of this S tier season is, where's my third man? Not in game, but where's my third man to play with?
They're just
Like,
gone. They literally left the league.
There's been that second person, and even then, sometimes that's been shaky, right? And so it's kind of like it's been enjoyable. I actually watched some of your other gameplay when you played with the higher end, and just seeing like there isn't one set position was really cool to see, right? Like, but in a league like this, where you're almost guaranteed to be catered more towards something because of your skill set, or rather, what everyone else thinks of how threes is perceived. I think Faith, dead ass. If you play in this league next one, grab it by the balls. Just freaking go for it. Hey, bitch them up, bro, because I think it would be really cool to see you kind of take that front row seat that I think you could be very much more capable of. And I think it'd be good just for a practice, side of it. Now you're taking this role where, hey, you need to show up for it. So that was something I personally, because I casted this match. I watched a little bit, saw the the Sly bringing up, never dodging the carried by Faith allegations. And so this was one that I was very tempted to talk about. And just kind of wanted to tell you, since I found out you were here to be a guest as well. I was like, oh yeah, let me tell Faith right now, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Also, the thing is, like, I want to play like full trust, and when
I'm playing full trust, even if it's not really possible, and that also leads to mistakes a lot of the times. When I'm playing for the perfect touch, I'm expecting a good touch, then it kind of doesn't go as planned, and then it's just a mess and regain afterwards. And
the whole season has been a bunch of that, really, so far. So it hasn't been too enjoyable, but I hope the next season is better. And as I said, like,
my choice was between Bloom and Nem, and we were crossing sticks with Nem kind of crazily.
And that's respectable, yeah. Like that's.
Yeah,
I
I
always
just
think that's
couldn't play with the guy, honestly.
I think before we move on to this game, kudos to Darty too, really showing up.
Yeah,
in there.
yeah, Darty really showed up.
Darty
in that
played amazing. There wasn't outright mistakes that were just, you're like, oh, this is why he's A tier. I think he really showed some good light there. But hey, keep that ego in check, bro. As your buddy, make sure, hey, keep it cool, keep it cool.
Yeah, just some consistency things, and other than that, it's good.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
man, this other side. This was a
Yeah.
fun one.
Bro, what the
Alright.
fuck are we doing, dude? What are we doing? What do you mean we're letting them take 2 games off of us, bro?
Also, by the way, the S tier playoff thing is fucked up. It says that
What do
we
you
got
mean?
swept by Nessies in the playoff totals in the last screen that
Oh.
we're in.
Where that?
It's 4-0 for Nessies on the left there. on the S tier.
Yeah, it's alright, it's
Oh,
alright.
yeah,
That's
I got you,
that's
yeah.
not our problem. That's not our problem.
Yeah. Just noticed that.
That ain't
Just
us, that
noticed
ain't us,
that.
that
Yeah, that ain't us, that ain't us. That guy's off doing God knows what right now. Probably playing threes. But nah, bro. What are we doing, bro? How are we letting them get 2 games off of us? Like, we're almost getting reverse swept out here by an A tier. That really scares me personally, having to play this team next week. Like, fuck, dude. Fuck.
Okay, I think there's 2 questions to that, right? You know, A, they probably played good. You also have Goose and Maples in that call. Not saying coaching was a huge thing, but it definitely.
They weren't in
plays a
VC with
factor.
them. They're separate
Oh, they're
VCs.
not? Okay, redact
yeah.
that. But I think also put yourself in the. Screw everybody in that game. Put yourself in the mindset of Mario. Coming into this
Mario
game
is
thinking,
losing
oh,
shit.
you got to play against Maples, and he's got to play this mentality of, bro, he ain't gonna lose to Maples, right? That's the talk he's been talking. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I hope you walk around like your shit don't stink, right? That's the confidence you need. And then you line up and you see a T pop up. Fun fact: nobody on Moby Dix has a T in the start of their name.
Or an A, chat.
Shut up. Thailand's Trickster article. What you're not gonna take it
What?
serious. You're not gonna take it serious, man. You're just like what's happening here? And I think, does that pay some merit to how they played? Yeah, sure. I mean look at the averages on the other side. It wasn't that crazy. And Thailand's demo was crazy though. That's pretty
Yeah.
crazy. 1.83 demos. It looks like they were
1.5.
probably told, hey yo bro, just get them, So I think it was one of those you write off. I think even though, yes, it's close to a reverse sweep, was it really? I think in a game mindset, all it took with them was Mario going, hey bro, let's just log back in. Or, somebody in there. I know Shack House has a very floor general mentality sometimes too. So it's a clash there. But
I think Mario was losing his mental during that game.
Yeah, Mario. Yeah, that's what Shaq was saying. Mario was.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was
getting pretty upset.
no
but
Mario, bro, losing one game probably got him
yeah, it
going
got
on
him.
the like, hey bro.
Yeah.
Bro needs to get his mental checked.
Hey, hot take.
Nah, but
Yeah, no.
I mean, we knew who was winning this one. With
Yeah,
the team set here, had it been Goose, Maples, I guess Trickster or Thailand's definitely not Article, but maybe it's a different conversation. But then playing against this A tier team, I mean, it was pretty. You know who's taking it. You know who's making it. Yo, that was a bar. You heard that? Sorry.
No,
We
bro.
can
that's
continue.
like
I'm
freaking
sorry, I'm
Cake,
sorry.
Cake and rake, bro. Like that wasn't that
Cake
crazy
and
of a
rake.
rhyme.
Dude, it was a bar for me. I didn't realize I was doing it.
Saying
What's
shut
that
up,
saying
and
from,
shut
like-
up and thinking it's bar, dude.
What's that saying from elementary school? I'm a poet and didn't even know it. Some shit like that.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyways,
I
anyway.
can make a rhyme anytime. I'm a poet, I didn't know it.
Yeah, no. The reasoning, by the way, as to why you didn't see Maples or Goose. Maples on his hotspot having internet problems, I believe. Goose
That's funny.
didn't want to. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, if you're down Maples too,
So-
you would have had to sub up already somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might as
Yeah,
well play
fair
that
enough.
out.
Fair enough. Give him the prac.
I
Let
will
him
say,
go over the
wasn't
replay
it
later.
is still kind of comedic. Hey, the entire A tier is playing
yeah.
the S tier final.
Dude, I was in VC
Or
with
S
Ryan
tier,
and
so-
Drew. Yeah, I was in VC with Ryan, Drew, and I think Shuck, and we were looking at our friends, just like, oh, Trickster subbed up. And we're like, wait, Article's in there. Thailand's is in there. What the fuck is happening here? But yeah, bro.
I mean, that plays in line with the I guess the motto of Moby Dix, because this is insider knowledge, not really too much. There was a whole thing between week 6 with King Kong and Moby Dix. They played their week 6 game in a voice chat together. Because
Yeah.
they were under the impression that I guess according to Anonymous, if you really care, they were saying that the game was just like, oh, that Moby Dix was just gonna write it off, and they were just gonna submit some random one that they got pulled through something. And that didn't work, so they submitted the game that they played. King Kong lost that game, and there's an argument to make, if they're as locked in, who really wins, and does King Kong do it or whatever. But definitely a funny thing, and then just to see them kind of give up this semi like that, it's like, all right, it's a little silly, but hey man, who am I to judge? I'm just on the outside of the league.
Yeah, I think most of the S tier, at least the S tier teams, were kind of done with the league, other than Nessies and what's it called? Night Stalkers. Yeah.
I mean, I've heard that Night Stalkers haven't really even practiced together, like at all, this entire season either. But like, they still.
Neither of them.
There was like Ascended was out for like every just real things. The only time they'd play, I know, was games.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Nessies haven't either though, because Mario and Steam schedules clash so fucking hard. It's not even funny. No play time.
Props to Jormunganders, because they really tried their best and tried to practice together, but...
Hey bro, if it wasn't for that, we wouldn't have Gyro in here.
Yeah, true.
Alright, Rubies. Wake the fuck up, man.
Oh
You
my
gotta
god,
wake up for
yo.
the games.
This is already past the game, but still gotta bring it up again.
Yeah.
Ruby's talked about the S tier game with
The All-Stars.
Faith in them. Oh yeah, the All-Stars. But
Oh, not that.
He said, this is what S tier is. Shocked. Samino immediately hit him with the someone fell asleep for 2 of their games. When I found out it was 2 and not just 1, I'm like, Rubies, what are we doing?
Can't wake up by 2 p.m., bro.
Yeah, 2 is a lot.
Shit's hard though.
I gotta wake up at 7, dude, for my games.
That's real shit.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
I do it every fucking week.
He's a savage. He's a fucking savage.
Yeah, you fucking tell him, Yoki. Call him on his bullshit.
I'm just saying, bro. Like,
Oh,
it's just a
division
certain-
2 that. How about you divide your damn time and get going, bro? Frick.
Fuck no, man.
Alright, bro. So, S tier, right? We're playing Night Stalkers. We're playing this ragtag team of T-Sabin, Sosa, and Darty versus Mario, Shackhouse, and Seam. What
Is Ascended not gonna be
What
there
do we think there?
for the final?
Man, Ascended gone, bro. Fuck that guy. He out of
It's
here.
like gone.
Well,
I gave
plus,
the guy so much
after that,
credit.
I think they're willing to give Darty the nod.
Yeah, bro.
Just give it
Like,
to 'em.
Yeah.
I'm so disappointed in Ascended, bro. I gave him so much credit coming into the season.
Yeah.
This guy hasn't even been here for it. To be fair, though, I mean,
He showed up during combines. He showed
yeah,
the fuck up.
but what happened is that he got a new job. He's been focused on that one. I've been working a lot, so I can't be too mad at him. But still, bro, I hate that guy right now. That guy sucks. Look at that, bro. I'm redoing my 25 tier list, bro. He's 97. We ain't even got that many players. Don't we have 96?
Bro,
I don't know.
you have this conversation, and I can see what you did. You were like, there's 96 players, so I'm going to say 97 because there isn't that many. Then you had to double check. Just commit, bro. Just commit.
I'm sorry. I wasn't sure.
Disappointing.
But,
Nah, but-
I'm just gonna say though, this is tough for me, bro. Cause like,
Hello?
I love Darty and I love Monster Mario, so I don't know who to support.
Nah.
No,
If your options are between Mario and Darty, you have a different problem. I'm not gonna hold you. Like this is a Mario T-Savin
I
show.
will
Hello.
say, if
don't
Darty
give a
plays
fuck
the
about
way he
them.
did against Faith, it's
Wait, what?
definitely a whole series. I was saying like if Darty played the way that he did this last series, it's
Oh,
definitely
right.
a whole new conversation in that game. And again, it's always the if they do it. But that was a good showing. That was good potential brought in. Can you keep that up with a week's worth of training? Now playing I would say a much more tentative team, right? Mario, he wants that, bro. I was saying he was ducking T-Sabin. Now it is in the the grand final stage. Can Darty show up for his team? Does Seam, fall back into farther side of being that third man? How will he go down? Will he play up? Kind of thing. So
Yeah.
this was tough for me to call because it's not even a battle of the top guys. I think it's gonna be a clash there no matter what. It's just gonna be who can the supporters really carry through here.
Yeah, I think it's down to whoever wins the first 2 games.
That's saying you think whoever wins the first game's winning the rest of them too. Then yeah.
If Night Stalkers win the first 2 games, Mario's gonna be cooked.
I was gonna say
This is
Mario's
mental
brain.
for him.
Mario's
just been
shocked,
gone.
bro. It's over.
He said they have an
He's
A
mental.
tier and they won the first 2. It's fucking over.
Even if they win the first one, the second one is gonna be like, alright, I mean, sure,
bro.
I guess.
Being his
we
Shaq, but the
lost
Shaq,
one,
he
bro.
should have been down a tier this season, bro. What are we doing?
he would say that, bro. He would.
You would say some shit like that, bro.
Bro's got nothing to complain about. He's got the, I honestly on paper, I mean, unless Ascended put in some hours and Sosa put in some hours, he's definitely got the best team on paper by a long shot.
That's fair.
Who? Saban?
Mario.
No, Mario.
Oh.
If so, well,
Well,
if Sosa
Ascended-
and,
not gonna
if
be there.
Sosa and Ascended could put in
Hours, they might be better, but
I would say
Yeah.
that team on ours, yeah. You get
Oh,
rid
yeah.
of, like, I would say T-Saban easily clears, but
Well, that was
with what we know and what's playing right now, there's definitely a contest right there.
yeah, I'd say
Mm.
Nissies take this one. Nonetheless. But
Yeah,
how
bro.
much?
Listen, bro. I gotta say, bro. I need somebody to crush somebody's ego on that other team, bro. I think Mario's gotta take it. Mario's gotta take it in 5, bro. 4-1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
The
say
funny thing is, I
4-1
thought you were
for-
talking about Mario's ego.
No. Mario can have an ego, bro. He deserves it. He's done phenomenal this season.
Ooh,
That
unless
other
T-Saban
guy.
beats
That
him.
other guy. Yeah, that'll be
I'm gonna say
unfortunate. That'll be
4-1 for
tragic.
Nissies. If it goes to 4 or 2-2 or 3-2, I think Night Stalkers take that after that.
Yeah, no, they definitely win the war of attrition. 100%.
Yeah, if Night
Mario-
Stalkers
Mario
take 2
can't take
games,
it, bro.
or-
If Night Stalkers take 2 games in a row, they win this. That's
Yeah.
just
I
a
like
fact.
Tilted, yeah.
But I think it's gonna be 4-1. They're just simply a better team for now.
I mean, it's gonna be earlier though, right? Like if it's just like the last game, right? Like where they win against an A tier.
is the last
it's
game.
No, like the previous match, right? Like Nessie's
Oh.
were up 3 and then lost 2 and then won it, right?
Well, they
Like,
didn't.
I'm
wait.
saying
No,
if
they didn't have Mario.
Oh wait, what?
Yeah, Ryan
The
played.
last
Mario
time they
wasn't
played,
there.
Yeah, the last time they
checked out.
played. That's what I was talking about.
Week 5.
Mario.
Four?
No, I'm
Five?
talking
Week
he
5.
really,
playoffs. Talking this shit.
yeah, he's
Playoffs.
talking about
This
he's,
shit
going,
right
he's
here.
talking about going down 3-2 to Thailand's in them.
Yeah, so they had the 8-tier team against them,
Oh.
right? They won 3 in a row, and then they took 2, and that's we were saying Mario's mental, right? But like I'm saying
Yeah,
that
yeah.
if these 2 games happen is in the first 2, it might be chalked. Like it might.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It might
I
make
think if they
him
happen at all
irritated.
anywhere.
I don't know. I think if it's later, if they have 3, if they're up 3, it might be okay.
Yeah,
He might
okay,
be able to redeem
maybe.
himself.
They might be able-
Maybe. Big maybe.
Because
We'll see,
at
bro.
that point, you only have to win 1 game.
Exactly. Yeah,
That-
it's more
that's like-
comfortable, less
Yeah.
tilt. I think if you get to the 3-3, you're fucking chalked. You're done for.
Yeah.
Even
But-
2-2 is already like,
Yeah, it's tougher.
mhm.
Yeah, bro. But
Yoki?
it
Yoki.
Wait, what? You just cut off car. I was like, oh.
no.
No.
Talk. I've been talking too much.
No, I mean, it's like it's tough for me because like I'd rather root for like the people I like, but like the skill level, I think Nessie's might take it like 4-2, 4-1. But fuck, dude, if Night Stalkers take it, I wouldn't be surprised.
Y'all got no confidence with your picks, bro.
What you mean? I said 4-1 straight up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you low key dumb. Like look, man. I said this last time with Nessie's versus Yorman game, right? Where I was like, Nessie's, I think take it if they take it out early. But Yorman game, but this time, bro, man, this ego right here, bro. I think T-Saban, he gonna let that shit happen. I don't think he gonna let it happen. I think Mario, he gonna get a little over his head. They might take a game or two. He said, man, it's good. He gonna put his guard down. Then that Darty demon finna come out. Then Sosa low-key finally gonna put some shots in the net. I got Night Stalkers in 6.
See,
Give me a 6. In 6. Like I said, you need the game. You need the games for Mario for him to get in over his head. You need that. You need that. And when he do that, he gonna take him out, bro. He gonna take him out.
Gonna be Kyle all over again, bro.
Dude. That would suck.
Big strategy.
Damn, unlucky.
Yeah, somebody's gonna leave the league again crying like a little bitch.
Alright, bro.
Fuck.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Damn. Alright, bro.
Even though I like Kyle.
What about what about this
34th? I mean, you saw.
about
I don't know, dude. It's
gonna
a
say-
battle of the who
Dude,
give
I
up.
hope Bougie gets third, bro. Fuck yeah, dude.
I was gonna ask, do you think you're gonna see like subs? Obviously, Bluey up, but like,
Oh, you don't think
is it
they're
gonna be the
playing
full A tier?
I don't want to play.
Yeah, it's gonna be the full A tier. Goose don't give
It
a
will
fuck,
be.
bro.
Yeah, Goose will be full.
Yeah, I don't think this tier 3rd to 4th match is relevant in any way or form whatsoever.
Yeah.
They said no team's showing up. They're both getting.
I'm already
both getting
done
fourth.
as well. I want to
Yeah,
get.
bro. Fair enough.
I want to get out. I didn't even want to play the playoffs. It's a bad.
I don't even know if I want to play the All Stars. Like, fuck,
I forgot about that.
man.
Dude, I feel like a lot of people are saying
I
that.
like
I'm
the idea
looking
of it,
for-
but you're supposed to do the All Stars before the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before, yeah.
Not only that, but they're like trying to force every team into there when there's people that don't deserve to be in there in each tier. Like no shit to
That's
you,
weird.
no shit to you, Yoki. But
I didn't do shit all season.
Why-
so
why
I'm
are you
not
in there?
taking offense. I'm not
let's
taking
look
offense. I
at
didn't
let's
do
look
shit
at
all season.
Ignited Drip, bro. Let's look at Drip. Why you in there, bro? You ain't did
Yeah.
shit all season.
Yeah.
Your team 5-12, bro. You don't deserve to be there.
Yeah, I didn't do shit.
Yo, insert already defending drip.
Honestly,
Yo, let's talk about that
Okay.
real CrashCast material, bro. Them, in my opinion, was trying to start shit that was never supposed to be started because Samino and Rubies did not give a fuck. They just did not care.
Alright,
They
bro.
were, it was always Nem. Nem was going, yo, Rubies, you good with this? Samino, you good with this? And you got them being like, bro, we're good with what, bro? Like, what are you talking about?
I remember they were so mad at Faith for starting it. I think because like Faith said something.
I said some shit about it, bro.
Attacked
Yeah,
Nino and
bro.
Rubies and asked for opinions.
Yeah. And then they were all pissed, bro. And Mule's like, Faith is starting shit again.
We gonna start.
Yeah,
start shit, bro.
Like,
Bro, I got pulled into the rage bait by Sly too.
Yeah, Nim knows. I
Oh.
always give him shit.
By Slide?
Dude, yeah, bro. I got pulled
Honestly,
into the
The,
rage
sa-
bait.
the
I-
same guy that Reggie Miller choked the semis.
Yeah, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro, it's because like
still,
Look,
I
man,
I still
know
gotta like give Nim
Yeah.
some what's it called?
credit.
Credit, yeah. I gotta give Nem some credit. He's improved a lot during the season.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah. That was
Definitely
my
not the player that he was before the season. He's gotten better.
Oh yeah.
And I told
Eh.
him that personally after I threw shit in lead chat. I went to a call where he was, and I was like, "Yeah, you've gotten a little better. So just don't take my
Just
shit
a
too
wee- just a
seriously."
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, All Stars is gonna be interesting. Like, I don't
Is
know.
it?
I wish they just did it with like the best players from each tier.
yeah.
But
I just
that
thought
could also result in like, you know, two teammates being on the same team. You know, no matter
I
how
mean,
you
numbers
work
for me
around
can split
it.
them up. Numbers for me can split them up.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you
like,
coulda hit
think
him-
about
bro,
it.
What they
think
should
about
have
it.
done
You're-
is the LeBron, was it Kate or Curry or KD that they did it, where they got the captains and then they picked their team
Oh, you could.
from the All Stars.
True. But wouldn't you just pick your team?
No, you could have done East West.
Oh, I
bro.
know what you're saying. I know what you're
Yeah,
saying. I know what
East
you're
Yeah,
saying.
the hell.
But no, but like imagine it like this, right? You're gonna have like, I think those are pretty obvious top 5. I mean, you got Groovy, you got Zorny, Ryan Block, Mountain Drew, Mateo. I don't know who we're putting in
I
that
don't know
6
about Mountain
spot.
Drew, but
Man, you tripping balls. I'm tired of your takes.
Wait, no.
Mountain Drew
Then
definitely
who?
top
Then
5.
Then who?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know who after that. Maybe Tylands or
No,
Trickter.
I'm saying Yoki. Then who if it isn't Mountain Dew?
Oh.
okay, so you said Zorni, Groovy, like duo, Ryan, and Mateo. What else is out there?
That's 4.
of blanking on, like, I can't even remember any teams. I mean, maybe Trickster, Thailand.
See, the thing is though, that's just from their playoff stuff. They weren't doing much regular
They
season.
ain't do shit during the season, bro. Drew been on that grind.
I mean,
Drew in there for sure. Nah, bro.
I don't know. Drew kind of banged in the S tier too, bro.
Oh yeah. Look, man, I love Ty, but Ty ain't shown no crazy shit this season. Straight up, their team barely scraped by getting into playoffs. Congrats on getting to the finals, but like, Drew been on a rampage throughout the season, bro. Drew been playing phenomenally, especially coming from B tier last season, bro. Now that's a crazy take.
That prior to the playoffs is fair.
If we're going prior to playoffs, then yeah.
Prior to playoffs, it's fair. It's fair. I personally, I'm still putting Drew, but it's not crazy. Geo pre-playoff, pre-shit in the bed, you know.
Yeah.
I think Geo is just inconsistent, bro.
I mean, he shit the bed. That's the duality of man.
But
That's
yeah.
the yin and yang. All right. I mean, is that pretty much that sums it up for our playoffs? Yeah, Yoki.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's it. I mean, fuck, dude.
Did we have something else?
Oh,
Yo, New Orleans.
yeah. Hey guys.
Don't forget. Don't
Hey,
forget,
guys,
if you want to go there
Yes,
and
sir.
watch Rocket League on a TV. I'm sorry, I'm trying to make it sound bad. It's actually fun. It's a good time.
And Faith will be in a maid outfit too.
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You can hear the
you
smile. He
guys-
wanted. He looked at. He
Okay,
said, "All right,
okay,
all right,
okay,
all right."
If you guys come up
He said,
with,
"If you make me."
if you guys come up with like $2,000 for me to come up with that, that's what it costs me to come up with that.
That's fair, bro.
Bro,
I mean,
how
yeah,
can
he's
you have?
fair.
How can you have half of a bathroom, bro?
What are you? Are you okay?
Oh, 3.5. Yeah.
You don't know what that
3.5.
is? It just means there's no
3.5.
shower
It just
or
means there's no
toilet
shower.
or
right,
bathtub.
right.
Bro, I'm taking a bath in the toilet. Get out of here.
What the?
Or bird bath.
Yo, get him out of here, bro. Get him out of here.
You're freaking like that.
man.
Why you so freaky deaky, twin?
Just have Faith,
Bro.
have Faith wash you, bro, as a maid, bro.
On God, bro. Say swear.
True, that's how.
I'll put
That's a
swimming
service.
trunks on just
You
in
low-key
case.
could fly in the maid outfit.
Yeah, you can.
All right, cool, nerd.
You see Mary Poppins?
Yeah, bro.
Come up with
Meisner, get this guy a, get this guy a
Yeah.
thing, bro.
So
So,
Meister gives
Go fund me.
$2,000
Go
and
fund me.
he's gonna see me in a
Yeah.
minute.
I mean,
That's a promise.
if there's anybody here that didn't hear anything before but is hearing now, I think they're currently at 12. They're trying to hit 16. That brings the price down to 146.44 per person just for the that's for the entire week. Wait, oh wow, that's crazy. That's actually
It's crazy
insanely
what you can
affordable.
get when you got bodies, bro.
yeah. That's
Yeah, we got
crazy.
Well, that's wait, what?
When
That's
we
the
went to
entire
World-
week.
Because the thing is, like someone like Faith, for example, like the real cost is that travel, and even some people like
Oh,
the plane
yeah.
ticket's probably gonna be more expensive than the trip.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the plane tickets for me are, I think it was
Oh, it's
grand,
insane. Yeah.
1.3.
Yeah, yeah. I paid
Only the
about
tickets.
when I went to Europe for Worlds. It was about. I got lucky. It was like 800 for the real big one, but then there was the little ones in between. Bro, what's with EasyJet and like wanting to give you the gate number at like the last second?
Yeah.
I was out here playing freaking hopscotch, you know, just waiting, and it's like, hey, your thing boarding in like 10 minutes. I'm like, what? Like,
That's what Hawaiian Airlines does to me too. Sometimes I'm like,
it's
fuck.
bogus,
no,
bro.
Well,
They got me fucked up.
nah,
Colors
bro.
on this
I
sound
wish
good.
I could go, but
Funky.
Yeah, but next Worlds, right?
next year though,
NA
next
Worlds,
year
right?
though, next year
NA
though.
Worlds,
NA
right?
Worlds,
Next year
NA
they're on
Worlds.
there, bro.
Right? Yeah.
I am.
Hell yeah. I'm
Bro,
gonna try
I
to
ain't-
get that. What are we doing? Getting a booth?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
Darty
want- we wanna
said he's
try to
gonna
get
try and
the-
get a booth.
Because we tried to do it last time, but the lady I was talking to was pregnant.
Yeah, she a bitch.
So she wasn't
oh,
there.
Yeah, bro.
I'm sorry, my
Man,
fault.
fuck your
Not a
kid.
bitch. She was pregnant. Not a bitch.
Yeah, bro. She was out here. I get the thing. Sorry, I'm on maternal leave. You can leave a message. And I'm like, bro, that was on the 10th time I like called her.
Damn.
I hope you had a great delivery, and that you're having a great time with your baby. You know, bringing life into this world, and arguably the
Yeah.
hardest thing in this world. Bitch.
Nah, bro.
See?
I hope that shit hurt.
Yeah, bitch.
Nah, but
Yeah.
dude, I lucky hope it's at Dickies Arena again, just because it's like a 4-hour drive for
Fuck
me.
no, it's in
But
Hawaii,
That's like the
baby.
one
That's
place
fucking ill,
that
right?
none of us want it to be. It's like,
Was
alright,
it?
we've done. We're over Texas, bro. We're over.
Bro,
I
if
mean,
it's
fair
Hawaii,
enough, I know.
bro. I
We
swear
done
to
with
God.
Texas.
Yeah, but no-
That'd be lit.
Dude, the other issue, if it's not Texas, it's gonna be LA. and Nobody wants it to be LA.
Samito's
dude.
calling me, bro. Samito's
Oh
calling
wait,
me. Let's
if
get
it's
it.
LA,
He calling you.
Hello? I can't after. We're about to finish up here, bro.
You
never
say
had a
Baldur's
little-
Gate?
little yeah, bro. We've been playing.
Oh, dude, I've been playing.
We're still on the podcast. You're on it right now, bro. You're on it
Yeah,
right
you're
here.
on
I
it right
got
now.
you.
No, no, no.
Yo, speak.
Yo, CrashCast, Carter's trash,
Ain't no way.
that's it for me.
Beautiful. Well said.
Oh yeah.
All right, I'll let you know when I'm done here, twin. ETA like 10:15.
Bro.
I don't know
I
what
heard that.
Yeah.
Mateo,
Alright,
Mateo mine, bro.
I got you. All right. Dude.
Hey, y'all heard it though. Mateo, all mine, bro. All mine. Kind of light.
Bro, car's in his head, bro. That's free, bro.
On God, I am. Dude, there's no way I'm the one in his head though. It's got to be Ryan.
Oh, I mean, probably
Ryan-
too.
Ryan straight
for
snatched
sure.
that number 1 spot in A tier from him, bro.
I
Snatch,
said
it was
it.
already his. It was already
I
his.
said it.
Oh,
You right. You
Everybody
right.
thought I
remember-
was crazy.
Bro, I didn't even throw
I
it.
said it
I-
too. I
Crazy.
said
Okay,
that
but you were
too.
just riding on my wave, bro. You were really trying to be.
What? We had it pre-made.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't
Yeah,
even
pre-made.
I didn't even
Yeah, but
put
I
him on my
picked
top
like
25.
faster. Like I could just tell.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Okay, bro.
Yeah, you want to get
Nah, bro.
in the camera? God damn.
He's in the camera.
A tit.
Tits and
Nah,
cats.
but dude, I didn't even have
don't
Ryan in my
wanna-
top 25, bro. I can't believe myself.
Wow.
I did.
I didn't even know. I
That's
didn't
your
even know the
teammate.
Ryan tag, dude. I didn't even know the Ryan tag. This was before he was my teammate, though.
Yeah, because you're
I'll
dumb
say
as
that's your
shit.
teammate now.
I'm dumb as
You
fuck,
don't-
bro.
You don't know how to fucking
Bro,
register
I-
players. man.
I can't believe y'all let me put myself in like the top 14.
Wait, did we all call you
bro.
out for that? The fuck?
Yeah.
Everybody
you
was
did.
like, "No,
I
you're
was
crazy."
peaking yeah, bro. I was peaking during combines, but even then, bro, like, come on now. I've been
if
humbled
you-
though. Not
if
even
you
by.
beat my
Dude, I've been.
team, somebody else besides Zoffy, we're making playoffs 100%. Like,
Bro, give your team another 2 weeks. I swear to God, y'all are gonna be disgusting.
I mean that too.
Yeah, if you
but
stop
I'm
pre-jumping.
just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh.
I never got pre-jump.
Oh yeah, prove it right now.
Nah,
No, but like, yeah, I'm not even gonna get into this.
Ah.
Wait, is that a
Well,
comment on
yeah,
gameplay
like-
in your game?
Wait, no.
I mean, my gameplay during the, I said like I threw like the micro shit. Like, oh my god, I cannot.
Oh my God, dude! There was one game you and Sly couldn't hit a ball to save y'all's lives. It was actually so horrendous. I was like, holy
Oh.
shit!
Look, man,
Dude,
I love
was-
Sly,
oh,
bro. That's
man.
my dog. All this semifinal showed to me, bro. He really did get carried in that last season by Maple. It wasn't even just, he's like, oh, no one's, I ain't dodging the Faith, getting carried by Faith allegations. It's like, dog, you ain't dodging the got carried by Maples and Goose allegations either. Like,
Yeah.
what was that?
Yeah.
But I mean, it was so fun to play. It's just, fuck, I was just like,
You had a great shot,
Yeah,
bro.
bro, I
It
feel
was
it, I
like
feel it.
one great shot.
I wanted
Dude,
to get at least
there's-
2 games. I thought we could at least get 2 games, at least. Like, but then
Yeah.
every game ended in 1 goal. And I was like, fuck me, man. Like, it was-
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got.
bro.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
3 of the
We
games you guys
lost.
lost were in the last 15 seconds.
Yeah, and I was just
Yeah.
like, I fucking hate myself. I was like, I just hate myself.
You're like, bro. I hope this pineapple falls on my head soon. Man.
Yeah, like I hope a coconut
Bro, I
falls on
was-
my fucking head. I'm just
I was
dead
doing, I
on
was
the
doing
beach.
that. I was doing that heavy breathing shit for like a solid minute after
Yeah,
that.
me
interview or
too.
something.
In the game, after game 3, I was just like, holy fuck, I just need to take a deep breath, bro. I'm fucking.
Yeah, someone was like, "Yeah, you're. By the way, you're the only one not rated up." I was like,
Yeah, Sly
I
said that
know,
shit. I'm
I
like,
know.
bro. I'm like, bro, we
Yeah,
all know. We
fucking
see it. It's right there. Like, we
Sly.
know Sly.
Dude, I heard, yo, was it that Sly giggled in that last game or some shit?
Yeah,
when
Yeah, he
missed?
did when he bumped Faith. He was like, he
Spider
giggled.
hit it into me, bumped me off the play. And then we
Hey,
scored
it's
on
good
it.
to be able to have fun, okay?
He was just giggling
Yeah,
his
bro.
ass off, and I was sitting in silence. I was like,
Yeah.
Man said I got carried in my ring. I don't need another. I don't need another.
I was like, oh.
bro.
I was just like, oh.
"Yep."
Yeah. Nah, but
I
there's
was like,
like,
"Yep."
I get it. I get it from Yoki's side though, because playing up in a tier, especially going into S tier, I mean, it's like from last season, dude. There's so much pressure on it. Like, there's so much riding on your shoulders for it and whatnot. I think it's like a big mental battle too.
Beforehand as well, but then fucking Mario couldn't play before 8 p.m. EST, so I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, bro. Mario's shocked, bro. That's the reason they can't do
Mario's
nothing.
team was the only team that I wanted to scrim against, really, because like everyone else either gave up or doesn't play.
Yeah, dude. Go ahead.
I finished already.
Yeah, I think
sorry. I was gonna say, dude, I'd be looking in the team beast the team chat, and Shaq is always asking like, "Hey, can we scrim it?" Yada yada. Every single fucking time, Mario. No, I can't make that, bro. What? You gotta be available for something, dude. Anything.
Didn't we fill up the times that we can scrim before we even join the league? Like,
yeah, bro. But I got Ryan staying up till 5 in the morning just trying to get me and Drew to learn how to rotate second, man.
Yeah,
and
Ryan's
Mario can't get one scrim in? Come on, bro.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Yeah, pretty tragic. Bro, could have scrimmed my team, bro.
Next season, I'll be in B tier because I'm focusing only on rematch. Let's fucking go, boys.
Oh.
Hey, bro, next season I ain't even gonna be here, bro.
I was gonna say next season put me in C tier, otherwise I'm not playing shit.
That's my last season for about a year.
Fuck, man.
What's that? What you
I'm gonna be going to school.
Ah.
Yeah, I got school for a year. Then I'll probably.
He's pulling an egg dip. He's pulling an egg dip.
Yeah, bro, it's unfortunate. I mean, if I somehow have the time, then I'll be here.
Bro,
but
DRL,
if I don't, then fuck it.
Bro, don't pull a Golden though, where you thought you wouldn't have time and you did.
Yeah, bro, what the fuck?
I mean, I'll sign up, but I'm just gonna give like a milestone warning, like, hey, bro, I'm not 100%, but I mean, I'll let you know as soon as I can. I mean, I'll know my schedule and everything come, I think, next Tuesday. If not then sometime in like August, September. It'll be before the season starts up again. By the way, bro, on some bogus shit, why are we waiting 5 months to start another season?
Because when we went fast, everybody fucking,
bro,
like, nobody signed up, or everybody was all over the place, you know? You realize 2 teams were, like, there's 2 teams cut out this time around.
Yeah, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know.
What does it matter to you? You're
I don't know.
You're not
I
trying
just
to play,
fucking told you.
Nah, I don't know. I
just told you, bro. Swear to God, beat the shit out of you.
I don't know, bro. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me, bro. I'm ready to get right back into it, though. Like, after this grand finals is up, after that All-Star game, next week, I'm ready for the next one.
Just do rematch, bro. It's right up.
Dude, Squall actually DM'd me a little bit ago asking about that shit. Be like, yeah, bro, I'm showing up for shits and giggles.
Squall freaking. Yeah, I was like, oh, whoops.
Oh, yeah,
Fuck me, I'm trying out, bro. I'm raw as hell.
Wait,
I gotta try out.
Let's talk about that shit. Why'd you quit, bro? What happened?
Quit what?
The rematch team.
I didn't quit it. It's fair, you know. You go square down. No. I just didn't sign up for it because I forgot. You know, man. Look, I mean, I got.
Why are you on the main squad though?
No one's on the main squad except Othos because it's Othos' squad.
Okay.
Othos trying to get the best of the best. Look, bro, he just has faith that I'm gonna make it again. That's it.
Okay.
Like, you gotta realize, bro. I'm raw as fuck, straight up.
Yeah.
Look, bro, when we played that tourney, we got that top 8.
Top 8.
Look, man, I felt like looking him out, bro. I had like 100% successful dribble rate. All right, when I hit my chows. Look, God forbid we just try to pass it up instead of just kicking it out from goal.
Yo, so why'd you guys lose?
Yeah, tell him. Keep staying.
What happened on the field? Bro?
Eye contact, bro. Eye contact.
Look,
Last moments on the
for
field,
people staying here, bro, I appreciate you.
We're just talking now.
When I go pro in rematch, I will not forget y'all. But there might be some people I might intentionally forget.
Not me though. He hates me, but
look,
not
man, money gonna change me, bro. Money gonna change me. I will forget my day ones. I will drop my day ones.
Talking to Diddy.
I'm just kidding, bro. I saw that today. That thing was dying, bro. It's like me when I make it big and I drop my day ones. I was like, all right.
Oh fuck, dude.
Real podcast material here, guys. If you listening, bro, you're a real one.
Honestly,
All right, hey. type in the Discord chat or in
Oh,
the
hell
comments.
nah.
Arnold Palmer half and half. If you say that, bro, you a real one. I'ma cash app you like $5.
Damn.
You got money
Not,
like
Not
that, bro?
legally-
not
regret
legally,
that.
not legally binding.
Yeah, you're gonna regret
I was gonna say,
that.
dude.
Legally binding.
Holy shit, dude, that's funny.
Bro. It's gonna be too late. Never mind. I was
Only
gonna
one
shout
try.
out the hoodies again. I was about to shout out the
No,
hoodies
shout it
again. But
out.
sign ups,
Wait,
bro.
shout
Sign
out.
ups
We're not
close.
done.
Sign ups close.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
today's the
everyone
last
Oh
day.
yeah, because we would have.
that's what,
Yeah, today's the last day.
Nah,
So
bro, it's
for
a
all
live
those-
stream, bro. Just live stream this shit.
Yeah, true.
We'll start
Nah,
from the top.
but listen, bro. If you missed out on your hoodie this time around, make sure you get one next time we do them. I'm sure we may change the
Exact.
design. We'll see what Meisner comes up with. But I mean, bro, I'll let you know how they are when I get mine. I'm getting 2 of them, but I'll let you know how it's going. They look sick, bro. The design
He's
looks
getting two of 'em,
awesome.
and he ain't even
Yeah,
getting
that's-
clear obscure, bro. What kind of reality are we living in?
I'm getting that too. I'm wasting a fat.
Wait.
My paycheck gone as soon as I get it, bro. I'm not gonna
They're
lie.
obscure.
made
That's
it
that
not
new
practice.
game, right? Like, yo, just get the Xbox
Yeah.
Game Pass. It's $10. Play the game. And
Oh,
then
let's
get
not
rid of
support
Game
a
Pass.
very small project of people who work really hard on the
Yeah,
game. Like,
yeah.
fuck, bro.
Fuck you, Akuma.
Just say you
Yo,
broke.
I'm on lyrics
Just say you
now.
got no
I'm
bitches.
I'm pirating
broke.
everything, dude.
I'm
Fuck
broke.
that.
I'm broke as fuck.
Bro, Face,
I got
what
no
do you
money.
play, bro? I'm so curious.
Dead ass,
What
bro.
the fuck do you play, dude?
What?
Besides Rocket League. What do you play? What do you play besides Rocket League? Like, what are games? What are some games that you're playing?
I know he low key raw Osu.
Oh,
No,
Is
anymore.
he, dude? Osu used to be so much fun.
so was the European.
I think I got like.
I'm
I think I got like.
Yeah, go on.
He's
I
thinking.
think I was like. I think I was like. Sorry. I think I was like 120K. I think I wasn't good, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, my peak was
Yeah.
like 1.6k,
Holy
Alright,
fuck,
fuck you,
dude.
buddy.
and now
Holy
I'm
fuck.
rusty as fuck, and I'm like 3k.
Them
I-
fingers
oh
be
my
wiggling, don't
God.
they?
Yeah, do
No,
any
hell
of you
no.
guys know what
Oh,
KZ is on Counter Strike?
Fuck no.
Oh yeah,
You
I
do?
did that shit for a while.
Oh
as well.
shit! Did you wait? Rank?
Yeah.
What rank?
No, I didn't do it properly. I just
okay.
did long jump
I-
for the fun of it.
Ah, okay. Wait. What's your like peak LJ?
I'm good in reds. That's all I.
Yeah.
know. Probably whatever it is.
Go with
I-
the car, bro.
Yeah, I got 3,000. I got 3,000 hours in CS, and like 1,500 of it is probably KZ. I was top 100 and shit. That's just.
Thank you. Can I not hit it? You know what I'm saying?
What
Like,
the fuck? is
like
Yeah, TikTok dance right now.
what?
I can't see it, bro. I want to.
Yeah, that's right.
Bro,
Can't
look at this
see this
shit.
shit at
I
all.
don't know.
My fault. This show is so funny. Yo, throwback to what podcast number was it 6?
I thought it was 9 or 10.
What when
Shit,
you and
my
I were
brains out?
me and Yoki were dying laughing over that Geo take from I think
Yeah.
Thailand's.
Yeah.
I think that was episode. I think that was
I think
episode 6.
Yeah, 6.
Yeah, he said he was a what is that, an offensive player or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But that's what I heard. I think he was saying something
Yeah,
about
I think he
defensive.
said defensive, but I
But-
thought he said offensive.
Yeah, bro, this shit had me dying, dude. So I was like, no. Anyways, back and I couldn't get back to my point, bro. I just had to laugh.
Hey man, this is the latter end of it, man. This is
Yeah.
for the real ones. Everybody got what they wanted out of this. Now it's just our turn to shine.
Yeah, let's go fucking around it.
Bro.
I
The fun
ate all
part.
my ice cream.
Yeah, same.
Dude,
man.
Holy shit!
I'm maybe like halfway through mine, bro.
Dude,
I
Okay,
just
mine
feel
wasn't
like
that big
bites
of a
in there.
fucking thing, bro. It's not even a.
Mine was a pint, bro. I just took that shit.
Dude, I can't eat ice cream like that no more.
Yeah.
Like as a
I'm
kid,
gonna
bro.
Google this number to make sure
Oh,
I'm not
shit,
like
dude, let's
doxing
see, bro.
myself.
What you saying? What?
Bullshit.
You're a
bullshit.
Because like if it's a lot of because this is ounces. If it's a lot, bro, I might be a fat ass.
Dar.
It's
Okay,
blank a lot.
Is blank a lot. What's that face, bro? Someone get a screenshot of that.
I'm reading.
Yo,
Reading.
I hope something clips that fucking licking that shit, bro. That shit was funny.
Oh, you
No,
know-
don't-
I'll
don't
zoom
do
it up.
Oh no! Please don't Photoshop it on Sydney Sweeney's bathwater.
Oh, wait.
Oh, shit.
All right, are we calling it or what? What's
Bonnie Blue
happening?
Petting Zoo.
Yo, I
Bonnie
want
Are
to
we?
shout out Go Moon, Justin. I want to shout out
Capri.
Capri. Why did I put? I went 3 to 4. This thing's less than a pint. I ate less than a pint. I'm good. I'm good.
I ate a fucking pint, bro. I'm fat as
That's
shit.
fine. That's fine. That's still fine. But I know I ate less than that. And from what I saw in yours, that's pretty small.
I got like half a pint, I think.
Or maybe
I think this
your
is a
hands are
pint.
that fucking. How big are your hands?
I don't know.
Y'all got the meaty ass fingers, bro. I got
Yep.
them skinny hands, bro.
Face just
Yeah,
like,
we're
I want to
retarded.
go to bed,
We're dumb
guys.
as fuck, bro. We're dumb as
Yeah,
shit.
you know if your hand's bigger than your face, you have cancer.
Oh shit, I have cancer. Dude.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
Classic elementary.
Did you know your hand
Anyways,
grows?
I'm your host, Killer Keemstar.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's get right into the news.
Into the news. Yoki got a haircut.
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah, anyone even say
He always,
anything
he
about
always does
that?
that part.
You guys did, but like, not recorded.
That was awesome. Hey, yo,
Yeah,
Yoki
not
got a
doing, not
haircut.
doing.
Y'all say fresh cut. If y'all stay to this point, they say, hey, yo, fresh cut, Yoki. Just like that. Just like that. If you do that, Car finna give you $10 on Cash App.
Yo, Car-
legally
100 bucks
binding.
for Cash App, baby. 100 bucks Cash App.
Oh, you said 20?
100
Yeah,
bucks
he
Cash
said yeah,
App.
he said yeah.
100 bucks Cash App.
100
I got
bucks,
money like that. I ain't got money like
honey,
that.
yeah. Thanks, Car. Thanks, Car. Yeah.
Appreciate you, Car. Yeah. Alright.
Alright. Nah, but
That's it.
we gotta probably wrap it up here, bro. I think
Yeah.
we've been going on for
We
what,
did
like
wrap it.
coming up on 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, Car.
Whoa, we're awesome.
Yeah.
We're out.
Let's go. Nah, but make sure
Okay,
y'all be.
well,
wait.
Jesus, Yoki just dipped.
Whoa,
Yo,
we're not even.
say-
whoa,
all right.
Hey,
Let me.
shout out Faith for coming
I was
out
gonna
on the
say.
EU time.
That's
Shout out to
crazy.
Kuma as always doing all this stuff. Shout out Yoki for the haircut. Shout out Car for the Cash App. And shout out Justin for always being the most handsome. Love you guys. Thank you for anybody who showed up and showed out. With hair in my mouth. Stay
Thank you
safe.
for everybody who
Love you
shut up
guys.
and shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up
Yeah.
and shut up.
Alright.
Subscribe and like too. All right, that's it.
Oh, Faith, you want to say anything?
Nah. Oh, he goes straight to that
Okay,
every
aura,
time.
aura,
Every time.
aura.
How big are you, bro? How big are you? I'm sorry.
Thanks
sorry.
thanks for picking me in here, Dad. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, man, it was good. It was
Really
good
good.
having you, bro. It was good having you.
Yeah, bro,
Yeah.
it's great. It's great.
Nice little insight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for showing up.
Very deep
Amending
takes
this
and
shit.
all that.
All right. Boosh.